Hey y'all, can y'all hear me? Let me see if y'all can hear me. Go to the comments. Hello, hello, hello. Can y'all hear me? Yes, no, maybe. Let me turn on one of these microphones. Okay. So y'all can hear me. I didn't even turn the shit on. Okay, it's on. It's on. Hello, guys. How are you doing? My voice been a little raspy since Patreon the other night. Actually, it seemed like my voice been like this since Patreon the other night. Okay. Got in the building. I see my people. Oh, wow. Okay. I see my people. Hey, Mary White. Hey, Dr. Elise. Hey, Jesse. Hey, Z. LS. Willette. Cheryl D. No Lie Inspires. Gigi. Soul T. Elise B. Patricia Taylor. Andrea. Kim. Soul T. Tennessee Girl. Hey, Miss Deborah. Hey, Angela. Hey, Sexy Mama 60. Hey, Miss QT Pie. Hey, PSR076. Hey, Cricket 22. Hey, Miss Deborah. Trying to make sure I don't miss nobody. Hey, Jodas. Hey, drop the mic. Hey, Angie. Hey, Sexy Mama 60. Hey, Kim, Mimi, Jill, Kim, Chocolate Thunder, Reezy the Diva, Jesse. I think I did Jill, Jodas. I think I did Tennessee Girl. Hey, Juan Davis. Elise AM. Hey, y'all. Hey, Deb. Reno. Veronica. Thank you, Tennessee Girl. Hey, Patricia Dreyer. Hey, Pretty Brown Eyes. Hey, Janetta. 6K. Hey, what up? What up, dude? Hey, Andrea. Hey, True Wisdom. 1 second. How are y'all doing today? Where's Brown Skin Girl at? Hey, Eveline. Hey, Soul T. Doris. Hey, Cousin Tyra. Hey, Boot. Fredo. Hey, Chanel. Gloria. Tanya. I thought I seen Hey Girl Hey in here. Hey Girl Hey. Hey, Tawana. Hey, LS. S. White. Gail. Amanda Brown. Hey, AC. Hey, Anita Swift. Hey, Liddell. Okay, y'all can't hear me. Hey, Slick. Okay. All right. We got everybody in the building. Anita Swift. The hair is right. Thank you. Y'all, I was feeling myself last night. One of the besties, I told y'all we turning 45 this year. So she had her little shebang last night. And I was there, came home drunk, got on with Brown Skin. I'm talking about let's go live. Brown Skin like, and no ma'am. Drop the mic was with it. Hey, Gwendolyn. Hey, Kim. Hey, 1 in a million. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Karen DC. Ooh, it's a lot. Y'all, hey everybody. Hey everybody. Y'all see I'm already struggling. Hey everybody. All right, so y'all see the thumbnail. Y'all make sure y'all hit this like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button because we talking about some mess today. Hit the hair flip for y'all. And Will, let me quit before y'all see these nappy edges. Y'all, this a new wig alert, nappy edges on here. And when I say 4C, they are really 4C edges. Do that drunk Slick and was like and dropped the mic was with it, like let's go. Brown skin was like, nah, y'all. Hey, brown skin. Hey, Lizzie. Hey, Miss Mary. Brown skin, like we will not be doing the live tonight. Oh my God. Let me see. Tay, you remember that story you told us about the family cookout, hoping it wasn't that kind of party? What party? Family cookout. Y'all give me some more details because we be in some mess around here. I will tell y'all this one story. Let me tell y'all the story because my auntie on here. So I don't know if I told y'all or not, but you know, like my family is from Mississippi. So we are from Mississippi or whatever. So my grandma was like straight gangster with it, okay? She had 12 kids and like I'm like the second oldest granddaughter. So but since I was around everybody, like the oldest granddaughter, she just like 9 months older than me. So you be the same age, but she just older than me. And she's by my oldest uncle. My mama is the second of the 12. So in turn, like I had uncles and aunties that's close to my age, and one that passed away is my age. So you know, I hung out with my grandma most of the time. I, you know, used to stay with her a lot and stuff like that because my uncles and stuff like that, there's my brothers and sisters basically. So my uncles, two of my uncles used to always get into a fight. Always fighting. So my grandma, like they were grown, but my grandma used to like actually whoop them, like with extension cords and stuff. Like anybody like that come over to my grandma's house, they used to try to start fighting the guys and stuff. Like they used to be like, they might be in the field across the street fighting or whatever. And my grandma would either grab a broom, she'd grab one of those utility cords. It wasn't just a regular extension cord. It used to be like a utility cord. And she used just to go wherever they was at and just like, whoosh, whoosh, and be hitting them with it. And they'll stop fighting or whatever they was doing. So this one Sunday, and I used to stay with my favorite auntie a lot too. So we was over my grandma's house. My grandma was at church. And my two uncles got to fighting. So my auntie, the favorite auntie, she was pregnant. So she come. So they fight. So she like, y'all stop, y'all brothers. And she like really heavy into family, right? Y'all brothers, y'all stop it. So like I said, my grandma wasn't there. So I mean, when I tell y'all they rumbling, they done started to fight like in the kitchen upstairs. They done fell down the basement stairs fighting. So in the basement is where all the uncles usually sleep at. So they down there fighting. They on like one of the couch beds down there. They fighting and stuff like that. For one, everybody used to say, "Oh, my grandma." They down there fighting and stuff. So my auntie in the middle, mind you, she's still pregnant, and she like, "Y'all stop, please, just stop, y'all brothers." So here I go, get the broom because my grandma not there. So it's up to me to stop this fight. So I get the broom. So I'm hitting my uncle with it like boom, 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 stop, boom, boom. Just hitting him with the broom. So they finally break up, right? So my uncle do like, yeah, I'm gonna You up, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you keep fucking with me. I'm gonna fuck you. Like he going off, right? So then like everything had kind of like calmed down. Mind you, I'm still standing there with the broom. And it was like another like 2 mattresses on the floor next to that. And my uncle Keith was sitting right there on the mattress just watching the fight. He always just watched everything. He ain't never tried to break up nothing. He loved it. So he's sitting there and I'm standing there with the broom in my hand. So my Uncle Duke, he going off like, you up again, da, 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 da. And then he was like, and so everything has stopped, like, all right, everybody. And then he was like, and who the fuck was hitting me with that broom? When I tell y'all the soul left my body, I had that broom. And this is the mattress. Let's say this is the mattress with my uncle sitting on there. I had the broom. I'm trying to give him the broom. He started pushing it back in my hand. He was like, yeah, who's hitting me with that broom? I just let that sucker go, like, and it didn't make a sound. It fell on the bed. I'm like, please don't let him see that it fell from me. Oh my God, I was so scared. He ain't know that it was me. So fast forward now, mind you, this when I was like, in high school, maybe like 13, 14 or something like that. Then here we go. Last year, we over at my grandma's house, everybody over there kicking it, my Uncle Duke there, whatever. So he said something about my car, something like that. Like I always keep it clean or something like that. And my Uncle Keith was saying something or whatever. And then my Uncle Duke said something on my Uncle Keith, like he was about to say something smart to him or something, or get on him about something. Then hit on my Uncle Keith. Do you know that was Tay that was hitting you with that broom that time when you and D.I. was fighting? When I tell you, I was like, the fuck? When I just wanted to take off running. So he was like, oh yeah. And I was just like, what the fuck? Why would you tell on me? Like, mind you, this is 30 years later. 30 years later, he didn't know that it was me. All these years, he didn't know it was me. So he like to unleash this family secret. So my uncle, he like played the cool or whatever. He was like, yeah, okay. Oh, okay. So we going on about our life, right? Next thing you know, he had disappeared. I guess for what now I know, he went in the house. Then this sucker come out the house with a broom. When I tell you again, I started to pick my car up and run off with that boy. Okay. I said, oh, you got a lot of nerves busting me out. All these just 30 years, he never knew it was me. And now it was, I was done for, y'all. I was done for. So that's my little story time right there. Ain't it, Patty Slick? You always held my back. Brown skin, now you know where I get that little snitching from. But they used to tell me that, call me a snitch all the time when we was younger too. Like, don't do nothing in front of Tay because you know she gonna tell. They used to corner me to make me tell on everybody. I didn't want to. I didn't want to. Okay. So yes, so that's what I had. That's my little thing right now. So let's get into the mess. 1 second. Okay. So y'all seen your girl did the little video yesterday, the live yesterday. Full of lies. Full of lies. And before like anybody in the chat go, like, you don't have to watch this live or whatever the case may be, because this not about to be about any of the content that we put out about our stories or nothing like that, because I know most of everybody is not here for the BS or whatever. So I'm gonna give you that disclaimer now, because this is about to be about that. So she did the live, Everybody keeps saying, leave it alone, whatever, take it off of YouTube, whatever, whatever. I say again, we have been going through this stuff with this person for months, almost just as long as we've known her, or maybe not known her, because she says she don't know us. Okay, she says she don't know us. So I don't know how you can unknow a person, but she can apparently. So we've been going through this crap with her all this time. I did a video a couple months ago because, like I said, these moderators were doubling as, she was doubling as moderators and messing with people's channel. Like I said, blocking people from our channels that were supporting our channels and stuff like that. We didn't tell nobody, none of the mods, to block people. When Angie, even if she think about blocking somebody, she'd be like, can I block them? Do you want me to block them? This is what they put. Do you want me to block them? Like, no, like, oh, they good. So, you know, it's not a lot of Black people in here. And I'm just going to make sure that I don't have them blocked on here, because if any of them, her, Tanga, Linda, Afrokari, any of them want to come in the chat and come up and say whatever they got to say, we can do that. She welcome to come on here and everything, because I want you to stop acting like we trying to be malicious towards you or something like that, when you know what you've been doing to us. Like, you of all people know what you've been doing to us. Only had Linda Gamble in there, but I just took her out. And then as again, like, they referred y'all over to the other content creator page that had Linda up on the panel to show who she was. And if any of y'all seen that, y'all know that that lady is not the lady that we see modding in all these chats. Like, that lady mods in several chats at one time. So we know that's not that lady that's sophisticated to do all of these chats at one time. Like, she not doing that. She could barely hold the phone up right while she on live. You know, I mean, while she was on there on the panel, like, she could barely hold her phone up right, let alone my 3, 4, 5 chats at one time. Okay, she would be my chat, like I said, other people chats and all that type of stuff, right? So it is, we should know, if you have any type of observation or, you know, common sense, you would know that that lady is not that lady. I do think that Linda Gamble is a real person that lives in Texas, but the one that's on that screen, I don't think that's her. I think that's not, I don't think that's her. And I think that Ebony knows the Linda Gamble that actually lives in Texas, and she just made a profile of her. I think that she knows that person, because she gave somebody the P.O. box, her address. Why would that lady that we seen, why would she have a P.O. box? One time she came in the chat and said that her husband was real sick. After that, I would ask her, like, how was your husband? She would never reply. When we made her show her face, she said she don't have that much family. She don't have that much family around. You got a husband, that's your family, right? What do you mean? I'm telling people to pray for her and stuff like that. She act like she don't know what we talking about. Because guess what? A lie is the hardest thing to remember. Thank you, Yvette, for the super sticker. We got money. That dope. Yes, it sounds like some all about the tea stuff. Yep, all about the tea stuff. Like you behind all of these accounts messing with people. Like I said, now you coming on talking about what you a nurse, a paralegal, and do taxes. Now you taking male property preservation class. Again, I ain't against no generational wealth. However, y'all know nurses make bread. She told us she was a paralegal because she told us about that Destiny stuff that one of the lawyers in her office looked at that. Looked at the cease and desist that Destiny seen and called and nobody answered. So I was like, so it's probably fake. And she was like, right. If you're a nurse, I don't understand the need for you to also be a paralegal. Because you can make in 4 hours overtime what a paralegal would make in a week. I don't, like I said, so even if you are a nurse, why did you lie to us about your profession? So it's given that you've been planning on being devious and mischievous all this time. Like you've been planning something all this time from the beginning. Because why are you lying to us about your profession? Like, for one, we didn't ask you. You told us. So why are you lying if from the beginning? And then I want to also address this part. Let me go to her community page because I want to read off these things that she made in her post. Because I'm very much so confused on some of the things that she was saying. And this post that she did the very first day after we had we put the trailer out and stuff, and she said, "Good morning, the best squad. I woke up this morning and realized that wait, I still have all the American dream that we came for and what this country offered us." And I say to that, if you feel like you have come over here and got something as a Black person that the Black people that's here haven't gotten, and you feel like that's an American dream, I feel bad for you. I still have my education and all my degrees. I still have my beautiful house with my pool in the back, my husband with me at night. We used to be on the phone with her long between all nights, times of the night, 2:00 in the morning. Then she back in the chat trying to call or chat at 5:00 in the morning. So where was your husband at? My beautiful triplets who are well educated. What does any of this have to do with what we said about her? We're not going background for background. What are you talking about? Like, what does this have to do with anything? This is her trying to gaslight people and deflect from what's actually going on. I raised another RN, a lawyer, and my son who's a computer science major. But yeah, you say you don't know how to use StreamYard, but you've been using StreamYard all this time. For a year now, you've been using StreamYard. All my family and best friends are counted for. What does that mean? That's a blessing. We are not homeless or DEAD. Again, why are you saying this stuff? What was this supposed to be? We're not homeless or passed away. Like, what? Who's homeless and who's passed away? Like, I don't know if she was throwing digs at some of the other ladies or whatever with that, but that's cruel for you to say. Yeah, it's a blessing to live every day. So why would you put this in here like you throwing that in somebody's face? And the things that you mentioned that you feel as the American dream, we got that too. What are you talking about? We are accounted for, and for that, we are thankful. This country has allowed me all opportunity to have everything on and has achieved. God is too good to me. And again, what are you throwing them, God, and what the country has allowed you, what opportunities? The same opportunities you got, we got. The same thing, the same money you spend, we spend. What I mean, what is this, as some type of flex or whatever? And why is now all of a sudden you is bringing up this country and all of this stuff? You never talked to us like that before. Like, you never talked to us about any of that stuff before. So how is it that now all of a sudden you are throwing these things up as if they matter to us, or like we ever brought them up to you about anything? God also knows the truth. He does, but I don't know what God you are serving, because you are just lying. And we're going to break some of them lies down. And that alone is what gives me peace. I realize that as a Jamaican, this Black woman power is, in quotes, is just something people say to get on the bandwagon and say it's talk. You always talked about that. I'm trying to help my Black queens. Now that she's mentioning all of this ethnicities and all that type of stuff, is making me seem like she was saying Black queens as like a derogatory way, or condescending, being condescending and not really with love. And say it's talk. To all who has unsubscribed, I check my account and I'm still blessed with money. So blessed with money that you got monetized from YouTube after struggling for months to get monetized. Struggling for months to get monetized, where you even claim that you mistakenly struck one of your friends' channel, but you don't need the money. Your bank account's well. Okay. This for me is entertainment. And because the subscribers like it, it's not my bread and butter. It ain't ours either. And I feel like this right here might be a dig toward brown skin girl. She is a stay-at-home mom, but she has another business as well that she didn't talk about much. But my thing with that is, if you thought that this was her bread and butter, why would you risk that by striking her page? This don't come close to my tax bracket. Now, that house that she was in, for one, I think that's a group home. For two, if that's your house, it's not giving pool in the backyard. It's not. Also, let me mention this. This is another reason why I feel like that's a group home, and the people that's in there are the people that she's supposed to be there caring for, is because that setup is the exact same way it was on our lives, like back in November. Who don't change their living room furniture around in 6 months? Like, who does not change their living room furniture around? Most people I know change their living room furniture around. Okay, so girl, and you, I don't know what tax bracket you're in, but again, why does that even matter? And you putting this in here? And to anyone else that was referred or sent to this channel, y'all can leave too. Okay. So you're gonna be left on your channel with you and all those pseudo accounts you got. Okay. I'm not here to speak best friends. I already have those. To seek best friends, I already have those. If you had so many best friends, why would you literally call us back to back to back to back all throughout the day, message us all throughout the day? Mel pooted today. Mel, took a deep breath at 5 o'clock. Like, why would you do all of this stuff? Like, you acting like you so booked and busy, but yet you said you blocked us because we was not responding to you. Who does that girlfriend, boyfriend shit with a bunch of women? If you got a husband, why would you give a damn if we didn't answer your call in 10 seconds? Thanks to all those content creators that reached out to me and said push through. Laughing face. Mama Van - mail. What does that mean? Why are you even putting them in it? Listen, y'all, have a blessed day. And if you don't go messing up somebody else's you hear. Trying to mimic Tabitha Brown. You need to, I don't know, Ebony, just stop with the mess. Then she did like the Jamaican flag and all of this stuff, which again, why are you bringing this up? Like, that doesn't matter to anybody but you. Hashtag still don't know you. Hashtag blessings. Hashtag too much to lose. Hashtag career. What does all of that mean? Like, what does all of that mean to us? Nothing. Did y'all ever hear any of us complaining about not talking to Ebony or not talking to the person that was once, close with us? Did y'all ever hear us do any of that stuff? No, we left it at that. She is the one who chose to keep taunting us in our DMs, messages, emails, all of this stuff. And then when she was on that live yesterday, I had to try to tell subscribers to tell her to unblock us so we could come and approach you. We'll help you let us drop the link so we can come up and we can confront it with each other one-on-one. She ain't want that. Because she know it's only one-sided. She wanted to keep that conversation one-sided. And then all of a sudden, Tanga was willing to come up on the panel and show her face and this, and that. Tanga, you was just on Ann panel the day before or something like that. You said drop the link so you could come up there and show who you was and reveal yourself. You got up there and you didn't. Then a while later, you want to come messaging Aunt Ann talking about how can I come back up and show myself? You told us you ain't have to show yourself. And I said you don't. So if you ain't going to show yourself and prove that you not Ebony, then get drop down. Either show Aunt Ann who you are or drop your ass down. She dropped down. And like I said, what's the problem with you seeing, when us seeing you on the back camera behind the scenes? If it's Aunt Ann, show her your face so she can see that you're not Ebony. Because if somebody called me Ebony, I'm going to pop on that screen right now because my wigs are laid. Well, enough. Laid enough to where I'm going to say, I'm not her. I am not her. So, but then all of a sudden they so eager to get on her thing and show who they are. How is that? You talking about Afro Kari, but you trying to say her name different, like you don't know how to pronounce her damn name. All of them with these fake pictures and stuff like that on there. She already got the one lady at the home, in my opinion, that she didn't use for Linda Gamble. So she probably maybe was going to try to use that other lady. I don't know, the one that was sitting next to her that she kept talking to, but they would not say a word back to her. Like, who does that? Why would I sit here like I'm talking to Cookie, waiting on Cookie to respond to me? Cookie ain't saying shit. The whole time you sitting there, this lady's sitting there in a chair next to her like this. And she, what is this? And the lady ain't saying nothing. I think Relly was in the chat and she was like, who is she talking to? And then they deleting her comments. She like, wait, am I the only person that don't hear her talking to somebody else? I'm like, this is a real live show that she put on. And that crying and all that mess. What was that about? Like, what was that? Like I said, crying, then lying. Lying, that don't work. You get to crying. Okay? That's what you're doing. To try to pull at somebody's heartstrings and they're like, oh no, don't cry. You weren't crying when you were stalking the hell out of us for these past months. We didn't say anything. And when I did say something about it was for content creators because it was, like I said, the person was Tanga mind for so many people. I'm like, y'all need to watch these content creators. I mean, these mods. When the content creators reached out to me, I told them who it was because their pages were in jeopardy for them doing all this mess on there. Their pages was in jeopardy. So it was a need to let them know. I still didn't reveal her name to y'all. I still didn't reveal her name to y'all because, like I said, it wasn't about trying to embarrass her because at this point, I was pretty sure, like in my opinion, that this person has a mental disease. She is very much so mentally unstable. If y'all seen her eyes yesterday, she was very much so giving multiple personalities. Like, no BS, like no joke or nothing. And the piece that she was saying about brown skinned girl strike, she said, I didn't strike it. Well, I mean, I had to because YouTube told me that her content was matching my content. So somebody in the chat was like, so you did strike her page. She wouldn't reply to that. And if I'm not mistaken, I think one of them had deleted the comment. And then, wait a minute, before I get to that, Afro Kari, this how she's becoming unhinged to me because Afro Kari was saying she about to block this person. She about to block that person. Afro Kari, You ain't have no wrench. So how the fuck was you gonna block somebody? You didn't have a wrench. How were you gonna block somebody? Because she doing too much at one time. She can't keep up with it. Because how you about to block somebody and you ain't even got a wrench? But back to this brown skin girl. So you talking about YouTube told you that this was duplicate content on the page because you so desperately trying to get monetized just so you could not even turn it on because you don't want to change your tax bracket. Okay? So they strike her page. She said, but before that, she said, I deleted the video. They said it was the Mama Van, whatever. I deleted the video. So tell me this. Let's say YouTube did fill out the information for her for the strike. Let's say YouTube did do that, okay? In our crazy lunatic head, we gonna believe for a second that YouTube filled out that legal paperwork for her. If she deleted the video, where's the copyright again at? Where's the duplicate content at now? Because now the video on your page is gone. So it's no copyright issue anymore. So if YouTube would have sent out that paperwork, if they would have processed that for her, now brown skin can sue them because she like, what copyright? What's how you striking my page? What duplicate content? Because the content is gone off of her page. It's not on her page. It's just on mine now. So it's not duplicate content. So how is it that you striking my page? And she would be able to sue them now because they filled it out on Ebony's behalf. And anytime somebody, a company like Google, if they do something on your behalf, it's going to say on the behalf of. It's not going to say when she got that email, it said Ebony the best. It said Ebony the best. Her little receipt. So if Google filled that out, it was illegal because now there's no copyright issue anymore if you deleted that video. All right. She deleted the video. This is how vindictive she is. She did that strike. And after the strike went through, she deleted the video. So if you was going to delete the video, why the hell would you strike her page? Then later on, she's saying she did do it and it was a mistake. And she apologized to brown skin girl. You didn't. You told that girl when you called her back or messaged her back, you said, when after she messaged you and said, you struck my page, when she reached back out to her, she said, well, I'm kind of concerned that you didn't say good morning. You strike my page and you concerned about me saying good morning to you? How is the morning good? Who is it good to? It's good to you now, right? Because you done mastered something. But it ain't good to her because her page is struck. Her page is struck. Who says that? Who says that? Oh, I'm concerned you didn't say good morning. That's like if somebody come and bust me on my kneecaps with a baseball bat in this afternoon. And you like, oh my God, that hurt. That hurt. No good afternoon and that hurt. What? A real life lunatic. Okay? A real life lunatic. And then just to think that she tried to strike my page for the mail interview. But they told her it was my content because it originated on my page. That's why she was trying to strike those other channels. Now, let's get to the disrespect of it all from the one YouTuber guy. I don't know if some people are looking for some type of YouTube beef. It wasn't none. We ain't beefing with Ebony. Like, the beef with somebody, you got to give a fuck about them. Ain't nobody thinking about Ebony. You beefing with us. We ain't thinking about you. We haven't been thinking about you. So this I don't know you shit, you can miss us with that because you very much so know us and you want to know us. Because you know me so bad that when I tell y'all, I knew she had blocked Wente Talk. And that's on one Gmail account, my personal Gmail account. This fool blocked me from every Gmail account I had. Okay, I can see the Wente Talk Gmail account. And remember when I told y'all that Amanda Brown had sent me that message to my Natavia's Hair Chronicles Gmail account? I called her Ebony. How did she get that email? How did she get that account to block that one too? How did Ebony get that email account to block it? Why would you even think to go through all of these accounts to block them, to block somebody? Why would you even waste your time since you so booked and busy to block somebody that's, from what you say, not even communicating with you? So you ain't got to worry about them bothering you. You block people when you feel like they bothering you or some type of lover's quarrel. And you come talking about some, look like somebody needs some D in your little post today. They ain't getting none. That's why they, what? When did you start talking like that? Miss Child of God? When did you start talking like that? And how you make an observation so easy for somebody that needs some in their life? How you make that observation so clearly? Because you need some and still do. Because what fiance you got? What husband you got? And then kept putting her hand up with that old fake Walmart ring on it. Girl, get that ring back to Walmart and go back up there and get that $12.99 back. Refund. Where the man was at? And talking about you there with your family. Them people are there. Let people look like they live in a group home. Oh, here go Brown skin back here. Yeah, you talking about all this mess like and yeah, the gloves are off. First of all, it's gloves with an S, so it would be more than that one glove. Where did you get that old hamburger helper looking ass glove from? I'm surprised that ring didn't snag that shit when you took it off.
That ring would have broke. It's worth 25 cents.
It should have snatched the diamond out of it. I mean, Cuban
zirconia, right? And like, even in her, like, the whole I'm crying because I can't put my hands on them. Pull up.
You got the Addy. We know you got everything
got about us. If you feel froggy, jump. Send me your address. Whichever one you feel like doing. So, like, stop with the act. And then, like you had already alluded to, the whole time she's telling the story, y'all notice she can't look y'all directly in your face. She's eyes rolling, turning into a whole different person. Who we speaking to? Which one are you? The lies, the lies, the lies. She mentioned she made it seem like she deleted The post when she realized they struck my page, I have audio. You didn't do it then. You been did it. Like you just said, you struck my page and then you deleted it. Because otherwise they can't strike my page without it being there. So stop. So stop. Ooh. Tell you better get your friend, child. Get your friend. She was over here worrying us, talking about some calling us every couple minutes, but then now she don't know us. Okay. I wish you would stop knowing us. Because we wouldn't
That's
be
what
here
I
right
said.
now.
And let me hit on this real quick. Y'all, I'm gonna drop the link in a minute because we gonna, because y'all know our show coming on. Olivia, yes, like I said, Aunt Anne is really a casualty of war. Aunt Anne
Mhm.
went to bat for Ebony
Mhm.
every time. When Ebony lied and told her that YouTube struck brown skin page, Aunt Anne was not hearing anything from brown skin about it was Ebony. Aunt
Shoot.
Anne was not hearing that. She went to bat for Ebony. No, 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 no. YouTube is messing up y'all pages. YouTube is messing up the Black content creator pages. Aunt Anne was writing for her, right?
It
Aunt
was.
Anne was riding for her. It's a couple different instances with that defamation stuff that she put out. I said, I don't believe it. She went to Aunt Anne. Aunt Anne, I said, Aunt Anne, I don't believe that. I think that's fake. And she's trying to get you to post it. I think it's fake. She said, no, Tay, she showed me some stuff, this and that. That she got it from somebody like a somebody.
Credible source. Mm.
So I'm like, she done doctored up some shit to get to show Aunt Anne. And,
Mm-hmm.
and let me tell y'all, anytime when Aunt Anne was riding for her or whatever, like I said, my problem is not my problem. My thing is, I'm gonna tell you what I think it is. I'm not trying to make nobody believe nothing. You can believe what you want to believe, okay?
Absolutely.
Anne believe what she want to believe. Every time Anne will come back, Tay, you was right. She made
Mhm.
that stuff. She did this, did da 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 da. She done made duplicate counts on some of the people on the show. Do y'all see
Mm.
when two people on that show came out and said that their accounts, somebody made duplicate accounts of them? Something that she showed Aunt Anne. How would she have that thing on there if she didn't make that duplicate account? Okay, let's clear that up. So, like I said, and I think that's why it hurt Aunt Anne so bad because she continuously took up for her. And every time she shitted on her, like every time it turned out that she was just playing with her and making her look like a fool.
Yeah.
When she
Playing with
was
her
trying to,
intelligence.
yeah, that's what it is. Exactly. Just like she trying to play with ours. Because for you to still
Mm-hmm.
come on here, even when she came up on Aunt Anne Power as Kanga, even when you was up there sounding like Ebony trying to disguise her voice, do you think like you on a platform where you're talking to people, you don't think that we can hear when you trying to disguise your voice and it's you?
And wouldn't
And
show her face.
when she came up there, all she's talking about some, I don't have a channel, I don't have an active channel. I'm like, you don't with content. I said you don't have a channel with content on it. I said, but you got a channel. And why is Ebony subscribed to you? Since you ain't got no damn videos on it. Why is she subscribed to your channel? You got an active channel because you wouldn't be up here. And then to be going along with this guy that is disrespecting Aunt Anne to the fullest, and you don't even have a legitimate reason why you is talking this mess to this older lady. She is your elder. And it ain't like Aunt Anne is like Wanda. Because y'all know I do the fool on her. Because she disrespects people that's younger than her. So you can't respect her as an elder. Ann don't go on there fooling on them people like that. She don't do that. So why is it that you are I don't care if you are part of the LGBT community. It still does not give you the right to disrespect your elders. Even if you was an actual woman. It was no reason for you to do that. That woman could be your mother, like she said. Why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't want nobody talking to your mother or your grandmother or auntie like that. Why did you do that to her?
Exactly.
And then double down. And when her fiance called you, you answered that phone. But when you heard that man voice, you hung up and said, you got beef with her. No, you don't. You got beef with her man if you got beef with her. Okay? You didn't think she had no man. But why you didn't talk that mess to him? You answered the phone thinking it was Ann, like you was about to talk that mess to her, right? What was it?
Right.
Like
what changed?
Like, why did you do that? You should be ashamed of yourself. Like, really ashamed of yourself. And also, the women that's in his damn chat, that's drag them. That is so disrespectful. Y'all think that shit cool for to hear a man talking about somebody, an older lady like that? Like I said, I know that gay guys, talk to their female friends and they use bitch and hoe and all that stuff like that. That's them and their own jargon, whatever. That's your peers, whatever y'all do it. I don't care how you do it, whatever the case may be. I'm not saying it's right or it's wrong, but it is wrong when you do that to an elder lady that's not done nothing to you.
Or or isn't your friend.
Right. Like, the post that she shared on her community tab, it did have his picture on there because it was made on his page. But the comment that was circled was what it was intended for.
His face wasn't shown.
Right. You have the whole video on your page with your face in it, like you're not in hiding. So it was no reason for you to go off about that, her putting that on the page. She didn't put you in nothing. Nobody in her comments was saying nothing about you. They was talking about the comment that was highlighted. And like I said, it's despicable for women and that we are so accustomed to being disrespected that you feel like that shit is okay for him to be saying that stuff. Like for real. Like no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Because there's plenty of gay guys that's on YouTube that do not do that. Like DJ Richie Scott, he do not disrespect women like that. Empire do not. House Crynin do not. Anthony don't. Like, now I said, I don't know what they do when they off on the, privately with their people and stuff like that. But on this public platform, I don't hear them calling women bitches and all that type of stuff. Like, it's no point. It was no reason for that. And you could have went off on her. You could have read her down. You could have read her down without even calling her. Why would you call her bitches and hoes? Hey, why would you do that?
Yeah. And to be honest, she had nothing to do with the situation anyways. Like, I feel like it was targeted. It seemed like it was a way to skirt around to get to her. She had nothing to do with it. The picture didn't even show his face. And truth be told, if you don't watch him, you wouldn't even have known who that was. Like you said, the comment was circled. Now, another thing, it was very disrespectful. And I think they have this way about them to be comfortable with calling all types of females bees. And for the people who sit in his comment, in his chats, and y'all accept that, shame on y'all. Shame on y'all. Now, I want to switch over to this comment. Powerful Woman says, I feel so sorry for all you supporters who fall for these two ladies. I have spoke to Ebony, and you both are sad. I pray you both get all the help you need. So sad. You about to need some help when I'm done with your motherfucking ass. Let me tell you something, you little hoe.
Yeah,
I see it right here. Let me tell you something. I have no damn reason to lie. I have my receipts. I have all the damn receipts. I have audio I have audio. There's no reason for me to lie. There's no reason for Tate to lie. There's no reason for Aunt Ann to lie. There's no reason for Drop the Mic to Lie, and Anthony. Like, everyone came out. Everyone has had their own story. So if you want to sit there and be stupid and believe her, go ahead. Ain't no one asked you to come around here. You didn't have to come here. You didn't have to leave the comment. You can kick rocks barefoot, bitch. And go ahead.
What do you mean you have spoke to Ebony? What does that confirm? What does that confirm?
Right. Because where's her fucking receipt? Sorry. Ooh,
she said on her thing, like, even with Who Knew. Who Knew reached out to me. I told her, I said, the trailer was not, like, the 3 names that was on the trailer, it was because those are the 3 names that she wanted brown skin to strike. When she said it on her page, she like, I can't strike them. It was on brown skin page. I can't strike them. I did tell brown skin too.
She told on herself. What are we lying about?
Why would you tell her to do that? Instead of just asking them, can they take it down because Ebony says she don't feel comfortable with it up there? Why would you just tell her to strike them? On Brown Skin's Patreon the other night, she played the part. And I sent that part to Who Knew. Who Knew had spoke to her the day after me. And she said that she talked to Ebony, and Ebony said that we got together to strike their channels. For one, I've always supported Who Knew's channel. What are you talking about? Like, what are you why? What reason would we have? What reason would we have? Who Knew probably didn't know us from a can of damn paint. So what reason would we be having to strike her page or come together to strike her page? We didn't give a damn about the information being out there because Ebony said, you said it. She gave Empress permission to release it. She gave permission. She gave permission to Empress. So why would she then be conjuring up a plan to strike her page? Like, for what? And then we knew. So she in their ear telling them different stuff. At the same time, she trying to get her to strike their pages. So while he caping for her so bad and disrespecting Ann like that, she wanted brown skin to strike your damn channel.
You weak woman, because your name's so powerful. You're weak.
So, Ebony, you want to come up here?
AKA Ebony. Hit the link. Drop the link. Hit the link.
Come up here?
Weak woman. If you have so much balls, you got so much to say, come up. Come up and show whatever receipts she gave you. Show it, because she couldn't even give receipts. So go ahead, come up.
Wait, pull up. Super and everything. 1 second. Let me let her up. Let me see here. Willette Smith, thank you for the super chat. How many accounts do this woman? Hey,
honey. How about this? She was in huh?
I said we lost count.
Exactly. Oh. She was in Queen Sheba's live the other day under Andrea P. Sat there and told y'all she only got 2 accounts, Ebony and Ebony the Best 2. But she's in the comments talking about this is Ebony under Andrea P. So, but you lose a woman, half of a woman, probably ain't even a woman. Kick rocks barefoot, like I said.
Calm down, brown skin. Listen, y'all.
Comment real quick. Right. Thank you for the super chat as well. She is a bald-faced lie. She is delusional, and Melanie and Miss Vanessa don't even know her. Thank you, Demeter Joe. Y'all, we got money. Thank you.
Right face, right back.
I'm sorry, I can't feel like I want to, but yeah, like I'm trying to see if I missed any other.
Y'all know what? Because what's gonna happen is, I was reading a couple things in the chat. I think here for the hot tea, if you could friend me and Tay and Brown Skin on Instagram, I'm official. Drop the mic. And Tay is when Tay talks, and brown skin is brown skin girl too. And change the eyes for wise, because she said that she could look up all the IP addresses and kind of link them all together, and like put it all into a nice little package, because I feel like that's the only thing that's going to stop this particular person is actually, having the hardcore evidence and then sending it to YouTube. So because it's a harassment at this point.
And
Right.
Sassy T said the same thing. Sassy T said she told those moderators that time when I did one other video and I said, you got one more time.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm exposing you. Like, you got one more time. Leave us alone. Sassy T said she said that in her chat to these moderators. She said, get out of my chat. If you don't, I'm gonna look up them IP addresses, and boom, boom, boom. They was gone from her chat.
Ever since.
And then she said she actually did still look them up, and they all came from the same location.
That part. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, what are we gaining from lying on her? Like, what are we gaining from lying on her? Like I said, bullying, miss me with that, because nobody is trying to cause her any type of harm. She's been trying to bully us on the damn low. Okay? That's what she's been doing. Nobody is doing nothing to her. Nobody has been thinking about her. Y'all see us, how we've been moving. Y'all see we haven't said anything about her. None of that. For a minute, when the stuff first happened, when the stuff first happened, when people would come on our panel and we be shouting out people's name, people would still shout her name out, and we would just be like, okay. Mm-hmm. Again, who subscribed to her ain't gonna take a subscription from me, so it ain't gonna matter. If I don't care who subscribed to her, and again, what she eat ain't gonna make me shit. Mm-hmm. So I don't give a damn if she have 1 million subscribers, whatever. Like, it's not gonna make me, and I'm happy for you. Congratulations. Like, it's not gonna be us. If we were trying to be messy or bully her or anything like that, we would have releasing this stuff before, kept on messing with her and doing all this type of stuff. Like I said, she is behind the scenes with us, stalking us, harassing us. How do you have all of my email accounts blocked? If you ain't been looking into me, if you don't know me, how do you have all of those accounts blocked? Hashtag I don't know you. I still don't know you.
Amanda Brown still in the chart. I mean, in the chat. Didn't you say Amanda Brown was one of them too?
Yep.
She in the chat.
Anonymous
she was the one that sent that email to my Natavia Hair Chronicles email account. And I called her Ebony in there. Like, why you didn't post these, this tea? And, thank you for the tea. But why you didn't post this on your own channel? And I said, any moving forward, this is a business page for hair. If you have any, tea about the show, direct it to my Wednesday Talk email. Like I said, boom, like, I put it out there. I ain't say the girl name or nothing. Not saying if I was mistaken, sorry. But like I said, at this point, she got us so damn paranoid. Like I said, we ready to be 5150 because we don't know who the hell is who.
Right.
Charging to the stalking and harassment, and not my head or heart, because we are so paranoid. She is driving us crazy. So some of y'all might be like, they're kind of crazy. Yeah, we are. We are like...
Right. After all we've been through, yeah, we is. Well, not even are. We can't even speak properly. We is. Okay, we is. And like I said, she was just in Queen Sheba's live, yesterday or the day before. She came in under Andrea P. She said, "Oh, that's incorrect. This is Ebony," or however she said it. and I have the receipts for that too.
And
And
then
then
repeated the
within
same
like
thing on the
5
Instagram.
comments, yeah, within like 4 or 5 more comments, she's in there as Ebony the Best, commenting again. So when you see Tanga and Ebony in the same chat, chances are it's her, because she can literally, I think, okay, she has multiple devices, like multiple. We've seen it. And I think she has them assigned, like as far as logged in or whatever. So it's easy for her to switch over. Boop,
I
switch over.
also think too, because her doing a live yesterday with all them people in there, people probably like, well, how was she able to do that? This is all alleged, all right, and it's my opinion is that like the lady Linda Gamble that came up on that panel, like she appears to be clinically slow, high functioning, but still clinically slow. And if that's a group home of people that are developmentally delayed, it's easy to get them to do things or show them how to do things and what have you, especially if some of them are high functioning. The lady that was sitting next to her in that live yesterday, there was clearly something wrong with her. If I did a screenshot where she looked into the camera, the lady wasn't normal looking. She looked like she was slow or developmentally delayed. So that part.
And she's
Absolutely.
actually a nurse.
Drop the mic is a nurse. Okay. Ooh, child.
Wait, one more
Yeah.
thing before we drop the link.
Drop the link.
One more thing before we drop the link. Let's talk about the situation with her and Shrek. Now, this is how evil she is. Because apparently she has something going on with him, right? She has something going on with him, and he was about to expose her. She come messaging me and her friends like, how do you block someone on IG? She like, she called him by his name, but she like Shrek is keep calling me. And I'm like, what the fuck? What do you want? She like, I don't know. I don't know. He said he gonna expose me or something. She was saying she was hysterical. She was hysterical. And she said, I don't know how you block somebody. She sends me a screenshot. I'm gonna post it on my Patreon. She sends me a screenshot. It's on a thumbnail, but if you can't recognize who those people are, I'm gonna put the actual picture on my Patreon. She says, she sent me that screenshot, and I'm thinking like, why she answer? Why would you answer a video call from him? And the time on the video call, so they've been on there for 7-some minutes. So you was having a conversation with him. And I know good and damn well, like now, I know you know how to block people. You know how to block people on IG. So why was you frantic like that and asking me how to block somebody? I don't know what she really wanted to do, but he said he was going to expose her. Why are you talking to this man if you claim you such a hardcore millimeter and hardcore mama van, all this? Why are you talking to this man? I mean, this punk. Why are you talking to him? And on video at that? I'm not answering no video call from this pervert. Perv. Why? Like she was frantic. And he
That's
was saying
weird.
same time, he was like, I'm about to expose one of them bloggers.
I remember him saying that. I remember him kept saying, if they keep messing with me, I'm going to expose one of these bloggers, blah blah blah. So it was her he was talking about.
Yeah. It was that same time. It was around that same time that he was saying that. So what was you doing talking to him? And he was saying that he had been talking to her. She told, I think, Aunt Ann that he wanted her to do an interview with him. He wanted her to interview him and tell the truth, he said, about him and Mama Van. So she must have was gonna do it or something. I don't know. But it was given weirdo. And what are you doing even talking to him? Especially on video.
Exactly. That's weird. That's big weird. I think any other content creator who calls themselves, especially the number 1mm, would not be entertaining him, especially knowing what he did. That's
And
just
then
my
how she
opinion.
was saying, y'all too vested in this. Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? Vested. You stalk them people. You're obsessed with them. What do you mean we're too vested?
Right. The nerve.
Not told Melody to look into her eyes.
Right. I was just about to bring that up, child. Look at me. I don't play about the Eminem kids.
We don't play.
No, looking
And
like
then she couldn't she made a mistake and commented on Peggy comment and she couldn't erase it. Who
you can
on
always
IG
erase
can't
your
erase the
comment.
comment they put up?
Exactly. You can't erase
It
other
wasn't
people's
in their
comment.
stories. It wasn't in their
Exactly.
stories. And then she started showing stuff on the phone, if you can see it. We can't read that.
You know we can't read that. And not to mention, thank you for bringing that up. You can see that it was like a log of YouTube conversations. Why didn't she read any of the conversations that her and this said person that was helping her Ann had? She didn't read none of them because they didn't exist. For those who are content creators, they know. But for those who don't, when you upload a video, they send you an email. If you have something that flags the thing, they send you an email. They literally send you email after email after email, especially if you're constantly uploading. So she's showing her thing with her log with YouTube on it as if that means she was actually in contact with them. But that means nothing. Like, I have the same log. I don't talk to them. We all have the same log because they literally email you whenever you upload a video and whatever the case may be. Yes, they probably do email you when you're in contact with them. But again, if you had that conversation, she would have read it off. Why you didn't read it off? She's been lying.
Again,
the only Ann that was helping her was Aunt Ann.
Right.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
And then too, when she act like she was playing the voice recordings from Instagram for Aunt Ann, like I said, she was playing Aunt Ann snippets from her live because everybody, we all know that on IG you can only record the voice recorder for 1 minute. She was playing more than 1 minute, and she wasn't like it'll stop and then she push play on the other one. She wasn't doing that. And then her and Aunt Ann talked on IG. They talked on IG. So it would not be a voice recorder for that.
Exactly.
What Aunt Ann played was a recording of the call, which played all the way through. It was not like if you go on IG and say something to somebody, when you click the little microphone and say something to somebody. It wasn't that. So how does she even have that stuff to even play as if it was from Instagram when it was a call on Instagram, which is not recorded unless you do it yourself or something? So what she said, that stuff that she was saying with Aunt Ann, and they were saying in the chat, like, this seems like a one-sided conversation or something. This seemed like a one-sided conversation. It was, because it was snippets from Aunt Ann's actual live
video. Mm-hmm.
And you acting like you don't know how to get people up on there. That StreamYard was, that page she showed on StreamYard, that was the verification page. Like if you log in from another computer or something like that and they don't recognize that IP address or something like that, they're going to send you the security thing to verify it through StreamYard. That's what that page was. It was no error on that page. It was just a security barrier for her to Go, they'll send a shit to your phone, and you put that code in, and it's gonna open up StreamYard for you.
But she was fronting like her StreamYard wasn't working, so she can avoid her receipts that she doesn't
I
have.
just want to get them up here, and they in the chat. Let me up. Let me up. How can she do this if she can't? How can she be all these people if she can't even run YouTube? Because she has run a live before. So why is it now all of a sudden she ignorant to it?
Exactly. Ooh, you can't make this stuff up. You y'all have no idea. Kiana has said at this point, just put the audio out because she too good at playing victim. Y'all didn't
The
even
audio
want
is out, but the audios are on Patreon. The audios are on Patreon. That's like, we don't know we gonna, because y'all know she's strike happy, so we don't know what she gonna strike, whatever. So that's why the audio stuff is on Patreon. Anybody in this chat that was on Patreon, they got all those receipts, and those are the ones that was in there busting it out in there.
Yep.
It's 6 hours. It's actually 6 hours worth of receipts. 3 hours on Taze and 3.5 hours. So 4 hours on brown skin. So it's 7 hours worth of receipts, y'all.
But that's not even everything, because I'm about to drop the whole audio I have off the strength of her acting like she been deleted it, or oh no, she acted like she deleted it once she heard they struck my page. Like, oh my gosh, I didn't mean for them to strike. No,
can I stop you right now? I don't mean to interrupt. Right now, I'm so I know I can't curse, but right now I'm so freaking mad right now. Powerful woman. I just got a phone call. I got an email, and then I get the phone call from Powerful Woman. Okay, she asked me, I think it was on Anthony's channel, to make bracelets for her, right? So we have been exchanging, about what kind of bracelets and shit. I got the emails here. All out the blue, I just get this phone call saying, Miss Marita, I'm saying, hey, what's up? Yeah, I'm not Albany. I'm Powerful Woman. I go by the name of Afro, what is it, Cree or something like that? Yes. And I'm saying, look, she said, she's not like that. She's not computer savvy. I say, look, let me tell you something right now. I said, I don't do that. She said, I just go on for entertainment purposes. She's a nice lady. I say, look, let me tell you something right now. Let me stop you right now. I said, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I say, I'm on this side. I don't care about what's going on. I said, I don't know you. She said, I just want you to tell them that I'm not Albany, that I'm Afro Cree, I'm Powerful Woman. I said, look, I don't know you. All I know you from is when you emailed, when we was on Anthony Live, when I said something about bracelets, you emailed me about bracelets. I said, then she was making me mad. I said, look, I don't do this bullshit. I sit and I'm not no content creator. I don't do this shit. And whoever Powerful Woman is, and whoever the fuck me, excuse me, Tay, whoever that is, look, everybody, every content creator on here know me. Know that I say what I want to say. And if I got something to say to anybody, I say that. I don't sit behind no fucking desk saying shit. I'm sorry, okay. But this shit, I don't want to be in no shit like this.
No.
Marita, let's take a calm down, people. Let's calm.
You said calm down.
Marita, we got you for a minute.
We got you. We're here, Marita. I just want to ask real quick. Brown Skin, did you suffer financial damages from what Ebony did?
There's no way for me.
Let me stop. I'm answering like, oh look, I'm your voice twin. Hell yeah.
Lost profits. Did you suffer anything like that?
If she was the cause for my page being demonetized, which I believe she was, then yeah.
Okay.
What I made in February, they're not giving me.
Okay, so you've lost February, so you have an amount. Okay. Another question just to ask. is she still harassing you in a sense where you're not able to get in certain contents on your YouTube or other things, right?
Is she in? Say that one more time. I'm sorry.
Is she still harassing you or preventing you from getting, freely using the YouTube services like you did before she started doing all this stuff?
No, I mean, she's harassing by way of these fake accounts, but not causing me to not use the YouTube platform
Okay.
anymore, I
But
guess.
you did at least suffer damages. Okay. If you were in my jurisdiction, you could file a civil action against her to get reimbursement for the damage that you lost for February and any other months. I think if they strike your panel where you might lose it, you could get something. You also can do an injunction, which you, at least if you file the action and have her served professionally, either by a special process server or another place. Now, again, I'm just telling you this as a friend, okay? You have options, but what you want to do is look for local counsel in your area. I use two websites, lawyers.com, findlaw.com. You can get free consultation. But what you can do is, if you do file the action and this person, you can show like an email that showed who strike, that will help you significantly. Because if you get them filed, what you can get is discovery. Because I don't think this is something she's doing by herself. She's getting help. And if you find out who actually is the one that's orchestrating this or funding her, you might be able to kind of stop everybody else from getting attacked too.
So lawyers.com, and what was the other one?
It's lawyers.com. It's just a free advertising for lawyers in the community all over the United States. And findlaw.com. Those are the ones that I use. And they allow you to get attorneys who offer free consultation. If you were in my state, I offer free consultation. It's usually a courtesy, but if you have an action, the good thing is you guys got documentation. But what you can do is you possibly could file recovery of damages for what the person did, unjustly enrichment. You could do an injunction against them to have them stop if they violate it. Basically, you're doing what Cardi B did to Tasha K. You give them a cease and desist. If they refuse and they keep going, then you suffer damages, you get money, because that's really how you do it. But if you do that she'll know you're serious, and whoever's funding her, they're going to stop.
They're going to stop.
Yeah.
That part.
Yeah, I think the first thing is get those IP addresses.
And then find out, because I think Margarine, Carlos Queen, somebody's behind this to try to stop you guys from helping Melody get away from that toxic stuff.
And that's, what? I'm glad you brought
that up. Can I say something to somebody that said something about me not showing my face? Can y'all please let them know that I am a real person?
She is.
We know you're a real person.
We've seen her.
I'm sorry.
Uppity seen her.
I'm sorry. This Diddy. I'm sorry. I am so mad right now. Y'all, hey, I'm about to go at it.
Can you tell people that I'm a real person?
All of them are real people, and it don't matter. If you don't believe it, don't be on the channel. Y'all about to make me go off up in here, because this crazy girl that I saw was crazy from day one. I will never forget when we was on the live and they're doing the interview, and the way she was acting, like she was so nervous. But this is her interview. You invited Tay up. She tried to make Tay do the whole interview. To me, that was so weird from the jump. And then I was like, what's wrong with this girl? It's something wrong with her. I watched her every time y'all went live, and I kept saying something is not right. I never said nothing because I was watching her. All of these people in the chat who are not for y'all, y'all need to exit stage left. This is ridiculous. This girl is crazy. She's toxic, and you can see it. And after yesterday, listening, and I couldn't even listen to everything because it was really bothering me, because this is why I haven't started my YouTube channel, because of stuff like this. Like every time I get ready to start, it never fails. It's another crazy YouTube beef. And it's like, I don't need this kind of stuff in my life.
Yeah, but it's bigger than Dee. It's bigger than just YouTube.
No, I know.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, let's get inspiration from our mellometer that we're helping, Melody, Cherie, and Vanessa. Your enemy's going to come after you. What do you have to do? You have to counter move. We effectively helped her. Now they're coming the other way. That's why I came up here to give you some strategies on how to get them. You can still use, like you're doing, voice the opinions, but you want to get them in their pockets, because when they have to go to court, it's a whole different story.
Right. They'll back off then.
But they have to pay you, because if you get a judgment against them, you can garnish her check. She'll definitely shut up, whatever check she has. And you also can find out if she said, especially on Ann could do this, if the woman went crazy on the phone, you can have her do a psych evaluation to see if she does have a split personality disorder on the thing. You can order that. So there's a lot of things you can do to resolve disputes and conflict in the courts. That's what they're there for. They help
What
you
about
get a judge and stuff
what
like
about
that.
Anonymous? What about her possibly invoking these people that have developmental delays?
Well, she probably has done that. You can find out. But I'm just talking about the damage that has been done to Brown Skin Girl when Tay talks in terms of defamation, especially since it's YouTube, it's public. If there's things that she's doing where she actually demonetized you, you saw the email or she shut it down, that's financial recoup that you can get from them. And the key is, you just strategically, give her the art of war by 1,000 cuts. You do YouTube, but you also go through the court system. That's what we're here for. That's what a lawyer will do to help you, because they could do a cease and desist if they stop. If they don't stop, all right, we've mitigated as best we can. We're going to get damages, just like Cardi B did with Tasha K. She told her to stop and retract it. She wouldn't. Right. They tried to do all that stuff. So but I think you're probably, from what I saw with Anthony Lofty's, he stated that Ebony sent that message, and then as soon as she did, Maurice or Margarine liked the post. So I'm thinking this is a production by Carlos as well as Maurice and the rest of them, because they're mad that we're helping Melody get out of that issue.
I agree with you, Anonymous. Hey, ladies.
Lala,
hey,
Lala, we missed
Hi.
you.
Yeah, I
I
haven't
missed
seen
you
you in a
guys
long
too.
time.
It's the month of Ramadan, so I have been fasting, praying. I'm always in a mosque and stuff, so I haven't been on YouTube streets that much. Only last night, because I was watching a video last night for prayer and stuff, and I saw Anne's live, and sorry, but I was really triggered. That really triggered me, because I feel like Aunt Anne is the most beautiful soul on YouTube. I'm not, no offense to any ladies on here, all the creators, but she's a beautiful soul. She is a God-fearing Christian woman who helps people. I've seen her chats. Amount of women on there saying thank you for your prayers, thank you for your scriptures, and all these things is so beautiful in a disgusting, demonic world that we live in. To have somebody on YouTube doing that for people, men and women, to be attacked the way she was attacked last night, triggered the hell out of me. Do you understand? These are the last 10 days of Ramadan. I shouldn't be on here talking none of that crap. I'm supposed to be busy doing something else, and I will go, but I only came on because that really triggered me. And Aunt Anne, if you are listening, I know you're on here, please know you are loved. We love you. I'm telling you, we love you, and we love your channel. You are an amazing woman. You cannot let these devils bring you down and cry the way you cried. Like when you cried, I literally cried with you. And I got on her chat and I tried to uplift her, because she does nothing but uplift people. And the fact that you all of you content creators on this panel are going through this is absolutely crazy. But that just shows you what levels these crazy ass people will go to when they are psychotic fans. And she has, that woman that you're talking, I'm not going to mention her name because she doesn't need to be named. She's a psycho. When you talking the way you're talking, and I unsubscribed, I only subscribed to her because Tay did that interview with Miss Is it Miss Van? Yeah, that's the only reason I subscribed. But I thought she was weird, and I don't want. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, black by anybody, but I thought she was weird in one of her videos because she switches. If you notice, she switches accents. You 1 minute she has a Jamaican accent, then next she has a straight American accent, like maybe
Right.
Florida.
Yes,
Like,
yes,
like
Lala.
yes, I didn't get that. I'm like, hold up, you can't just switch up like that. Like, I don't know. I'm British, and I'm also African descent. I don't switch up like that. I can't. It just even my African sounds English. I don't know how to switch up. So that was a bit funny to me. She's wishy-washy. I unsubscribed from her weeks ago. She's a weirdo, hella weird. But I just want to say, brown skin, you know I'm obsessed with you. You know that. I love you and your channel completely. And what she did to you is hella out of order. It's disrespectful to do that to another black woman. It's just, it's crazy to me. All this is crazy, but brown skin, I need you to just stay focused. I need you not to let her bring you down to her stupid level. You are above that, and you got to do what you got to do. Do you understand? If it takes the legal route, you got to do it. But to come on here and see you come out of your character, she ain't worth it. That's not you, brown skin. That is not you, and that's not what you stand for. That's what she is. But the woman I know and the woman I watch and the woman that panels that I come on is amazing. It's amazing. You're always uplifting us. You're always bringing the correct stories. You're just amazing, and I love you. I love all of you guys. You know I'm subscribed to all of you. Tay, Drop the Mic. You know I love you all, and I just don't think this what's going on is pathetic. Because truly, it's not on your part, on her part. I just don't want you guys to allow it to consume you to the point that she thinks she's winning by having disgusting grown ass, I don't care what LGBT, ABC, I don't care where he's from, to talk and disregard and disrespect and the way he did. I'm so sorry. You are beyond disgusting and evil. You come from a woman, and to disrespect another woman like that, especially somebody that's elder, I think that is hell out of order. And it shows you your character. It shows your character and what type of person you are. And all those women on the chats laughing and thinking that's okay to do that to another woman is beyond disgusting. And when a man confronts you, that I don't want to swear, guys, I'm trying really hard because I have to pray in a minute. But it's disgusting.
Say nasty, Lala.
Just nasty. Okay, just nasty. I'm trying really hard, guys. But seriously, I love you all. That's all I wanted to say. I love you all. I love your content. I'll be back at the end of the month. Don't worry. But right now, I'm trying to do good.
I'm thankful for you. You did well. Great for the inspiration, Lala. They needed it.
Oh, thank you, ladies. Thank you. And I'll be back at the end of the month. I'm trying to be good. God is still working on me. Trying to be a good Muslim. But I'm telling you, ladies, just carry on doing what you're doing.
Thank you, Lala. We love you too, and thank you for coming out of your care.
And
girl,
now
you got them coming out of Ramadan to come help y'all.
Didi, can you tell them? Sorry, ladies, but I wanted to speak now.
Because me and Angie talk all the time.
Yes. And can you tell them my theory? Because basically Anonymous just said my theory. And I said this 2 days ago to you. Didi, remember?
Oh, I didn't hear what Anonymous said.
Okay, before she do the theory, let me do my super chats. Yeah, y'all, the video did get demonetized. Like, we on tip. It ain't no single person fault. We on tip. So
cash up, everybody. Cash up.
So I like mail. Just send it by mail to a PO box.
Yeah, let me get to the super chats. I didn't do Ann's. Thank you so much, Ann, for the super chat. Okay, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. The devil is a GD liar. Okay,
Drop the link.
Thank you, Willette. How many accounts do this woman have? We don't know. I think we did that one. Who else? Oh, we did Ann. Thank you, Queen B Thoughts. Thank you so much since my video was demonetized. Thank you so much. Thank you, Tanya Russell, for the super sticker. And thank you, Andrea, Tay, love your channel and content. We got your back. Thank you guys so much for the support. Like I said, this is not intended to bully anybody in any certain way. This was intended to put this person out here on blast, but it has not made them leave us alone or whatever. What she's doing is doubling down on her lies. And that video she did was full of them. And like I said, whoever can't see through them, ask yourself, what actual receipt did she show?
Drop the link, Tay. Sorry.
Give me a moment.
Yeah.
What actual receipt did she show? None. She didn't show any receipts. And then she talking about people have talked to these other people. Yeah, we talked to Tanka and we said she sound like you. What does talking have to do with it? Show who you are. And Afro Kari, even if you are, why would you come in my chat as powerful woman? Why you got all these accounts? You know what I'm saying? Why you just a subscriber? Why do you have more than one account? You not blocked on the channel. You came over here. Remember, she was in the chat talking crap, talking about we need to get a life that day when we was talking about Melanie and her man and stuff like that. And she was like, y'all need to get a life. And I read the comment and she got mad and was like, of all the comments I put, you want to mention this one? Hell yeah, I'm mentioning it because you talking mess in this one. So she like, I'm not supporting your channel no more. You ain't been supporting my channel. Get off. Goodbye. So like, that's what I'm saying. Like, she been in here trolling. Been in here trolling. But you was in here as Afro Kari. You not blocked. Nobody's blocked.
But
nobody's.
Tay, and I remember Tay when I remember when I took a picture of that and I sent it to you with the Afro Kari saying something, some BS, right? I took the picture and I sent it to you that time.
Right. But another crazy thing is, if she's powerful woman in the chat, why did she call Maritha talking about she's Afro Kari? What the heck is that?
But you was Afro Kari yesterday. You was Afro Kari in the chat all day yesterday, in Anthony chat and in Ebony's. You was Afro Kari. Couldn't wait to get up on the stage. Now you got Maritha over here cutting a fool.
Oh, so I wanted to explain my theory. Didi, do you remember what we talked about the other night?
Hold on, Angie. She wants to read the super chat.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Somebody else. Okay, somebody echoing. Which one is I'm at, Andrea? Let me go down.
It might be me because I was on my iPad at first, and then I came to my phone, and I might not cut off. So let me go.
Was that me?
Okay, we on that one. Okay, next one. Thank you so much, Black Bumblebee, and she is in the chat modding. So thank you so much. Thank you to 803 is where I be up in this mofo. Keep up the good work, ladies. We all have your backs. Thank y'all so much for the support. Thank you so much, Andrea Jones, as well. Oh, I know my brown skin ain't up in this mofo since you got demonetized. Right, cut the fool.
I know I done dropped a couple bombs, so I was like, I might as well.
Okay, let's do our thing. We got
money.
All right, Angie, what is your theory?
Drop the link for here for the hot tea. She been trying to come up here.
Yes. Oh, okay. And what about powerful woman? Didn't she have something to say?
She asked that, but she ended up calling Maritha instead and lying.
Oh,
right. She asked for the link. It ain't never come up.
Thank you, Juan, for the right.
Okay, so my theory is that
you're not in Patreon, Tay. Drop your StreamYard link.
I was just seeing I dropped the wrong one.
Check your cash apps too, Tay.
You know, let me go get my other phone while Angie go through her theory. Go ahead, Angie.
Okay, so my theory is that she's always okay. So when YouTube started reviewing LAMH, it was all haters of Mel, right? So what I think is that she's a double agent.
Yes, I remember we talked about that.
So when they started seeing that there was Mel, people that were on Mel's side, they sent her out to start breaking up this side over here.
Wow.
For the people that love Mel. because they want to keep their throne. Because you know the people that hate her have like what 50,000 subscribers, 40,000 subscribers, and I feel like they're trying to keep their throne, so they send her out to do all this to break up all the ladies over here because they want to stay on their throne.
And another thing that was so weird about it, she's the one that brought you all together. That was, and now all of a sudden, she's the one on the outs. It's kind of weird that you would do that. Every time I remember when I first started subscribing to all of y'all, and she was like, I'm gonna do this interview with this person, and she's asking each one of you all to do an interview. I was like, this is kind of weird, because if you're trying to grow your channel, not that you don't try to, do content with other people, but it was the way it was coming across. Because when you get on the interview, she really didn't have a lot to say. She was kind of making it like it was your interview. I saw her do that with Tay, and that was the first time I was like, wait a minute, this is weird. Isn't this supposed to be her interview? But she's kind of sitting back and giving Tay the stage. Why is she doing that? If she's the one at the interview.
And
So
why are
like,
you so nervous if this is someone you speak to all the time?
Right. That's what I'm saying. It was like weird. So then when I watched a couple of more interviews, and then when y'all started the Gossip Girls, that's when I started noticing something wasn't right about her, because I would notice that everybody would be talking and she's sitting there like she's on her phone looking down or doing something. So I'm like, wait a minute, hold up. Even if she's the one hosting, she will still not really be involved in the Gossip Girls. Like now how the Gossip Girls go, because y'all know I'm on there. Even if I'm in the bushes, I'm listening. I always notice everybody's talking. Everybody's involved. But when she was on there, she was never involved. After like the first few minutes, she would talk a little bit and that would be it. That's why I straight believed everything you all said. When you first talked about it, I said, yep, it's her. Because if you notice, she's looking down like she's on the phone doing something, and she never did get in the conversation.
Exactly.
That's what she was, but Didi, that's what she was doing that day. Remember when I don't know if y'all was saying it or not, but when she was playing that video on my live, she was
I remember that.
Empress chat.
Yeah, I remember that.
I remember that, and that's why I was like, what is up with her? Because if she's supposed to get in this, she was the one saying, we're going to start the Gossip Girls, this, that, and other. And I was like, cool, because I'm about to get my channel up, and I was trying to get in with y'all.
Yeah.
And I just kept noticing she was a little weird. Like, I was like, okay, so maybe she's just really an introvert or something, and this really is not her thing. She's just trying something. So I'm just watching, because I pay attention. Like, I'm reading chats, I'm reading everything, because I'm just nosy, and I love content creation. So every time I watch y'all, I was like, what's wrong with her? She looking down the whole entire time, and she's not involved in the conversation. What is wrong with her? So then the next time y'all do it, you'll be on somebody else's channel. She'll say a few words, and she did the same thing. And I said, okay, I'm just going to keep watching her because something's not right about her. Then I went on a couple of her own videos. They was weird as I don't know what. So I quit watching her videos months ago because they were weird. They were so weird. And I was like,
you're not the only one. That's how I start talking to them, because I was like, I got weirdo vibes. It was the same thing. I was watching and it was weird.
I could not believe it. Okay, let me do the other super chats, and I did have like 9 cash outs. So let me do the cash outs first.
Okay, them balling.
Tay, can I have permission to put brown skin and drop the Mike's cash apps? Do I have
it's
permission
on here,
to do
yeah,
that?
but you can definitely put it in the chat. Yeah, it's okay. It's going across the screen.
Because
they could go towards Tay.
Thank you, Yorel, for the super chat for love, y'all, boo. Thank you. We love you too. Gloria for I am so sorry for you. Thank you so much, Gloria. Okay, let me do that. Solana, thank you so much. She said it's not much, but it's not much. Wait, what she said? It's not much, but keep your head up. It's enough. It's more than enough. Thank you so much, Tawana. I said Gloria. Thank you. Drop the mic.
We got money.
Money.
Hey.
Got too much more to go through. Y'all might want to hold off on that one.
Okay.
Right.
We still
Thank you,
reading them all.
Yvonne. Right. Thank you, Yvonne, for the super
Yes, thank
chat.
you,
I mean, for the cash
Yvonne.
app for
Thank
this.
you, Yvonne.
This is a black woman. Black woman in the building. Thank you. Nina
you.
Lindsay. Thank you.
Hold on, in the building.
I'll just say y'all first names. I ain't gonna say everybody's name. All they. Thank you,
Thank you,
Terry.
Terry. Yeah, I was just about to say that. Thank you,
Thank
Terry and
you,
Yvonne.
Ayana. Thank you. 1 second. There's some more coming in. Thank you,
Hey.
Pamela. Okay. I think I got everybody.
Now get your super chats because that ain't it.
Wait, it's another one. Oh, wait, it's some more. Oh, wait, it's some more. Thank you, Malika. Thank you, Tanja. Thank you, Heaven. It's Ann. Thank you, Monica. Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you. God bless you too. Thank you, ladies. Thank y'all so much.
Did you?
Okay,
Okay, go ahead. Did you get Aunt Anne's earlier? I can't remember.
The Cash App. Yeah, I mean the super chat.
She did.
Yeah.
Okay,
she did.
I just can't remember. Okay.
Another one just came in.
So let me go to so I did. Thank you, Juan Davis. Thank you, Miss Wynn. Thank you, Lori. Thank you, hey girl, hey.
Oh,
we're being demonetized, right? Thank you, Ingrid.
Yeah, they're paying for your legal. They're paying for your legal fund. That's great.
We are.
Thank you, Sam Meehart. Thank you so much, Sam Meehart, for that information too. Thank you so much. Thank you, 16 Hayes. I ain't seen you in the chat in a minute, girl. Where you been? Thank you, Evelyn.
16 Hayes is like, I've been staying away.
Right.
And thank you, Betty Boop. Thank you so much. And Betty Boop is supporting us with our Patreons as well. Thank you so much.
Yes.
I stand, ladies. This is for being demonetized. Thank you. And Betty Boop, you was in there as well. You was there. I think you was in both of our Patreons. She can attest to all the receipts, the actual receipts. Like, it wasn't her showing her phone up. She shared the screen. Her whole email is showing. She's showing what the email, open up the email, what the email said, all of this stuff. So it was no fake pumping, none of that mess. It was none of that. And thank you so much, Deb. Y'all.
Thank you, Deb. I heard you vouching too.
Money. Deb has really been supporting. Deb has really been supporting.
Deb, thank you.
Behind the scenes
Thank
too.
you, Deb. Yeah,
a couple more cash apps.
Yes.
Y'all showing up today. I ain't about to watch the show no more.
Can we have a day of drinking?
Oh my God.
Can we all just get drunk
We're in
now?
spiritual warfare, y'all.
You right about that, Anonymous.
Tay, you know what it is now. You going to the Cena.
No, she can't go to the casino. You better use that money to get you a good lawyer so you can go up there and handle that business.
I'm gonna hire you, Anonymous, or Maurice. You or Maurice, I'm hiring.
Not Maurice. You'll lose the case.
He don't even show up for his brother in court. Ain't that terrible?
Tay.
Huh?
You know who this is, right?
Yeah. Can I say who you is or no?
No.
Okay.
What did I tell you from day one?
I'm done with her. I'm done. She, like I told y'all, it was like 3 people on here.
I was like, weird vibes.
She said no. What I say? No, she's just a little slow.
Like, I think she's nice. She's nice. I said, okay.
She like, no, I'm getting a bad vibe. Like, she like, no, that's not it. I said, I think she's just a little slow for real. Like, no, she was on my head. And I was like,
she was like, she may be an introvert. I said, I'm an introvert. So
she said, there's no excuse. No excuse.
Right. Okay, one more. Okay, super chat. I mean, cash
you
app.
Got 2
Thank
more.
you so much, Deborah. And then thank you. I was about to say Pinky Winky. Thank you, Pinky the House. Happy to be here. Love Tay. Thank you so much. I love you right back. And thank you, Leela. Hello, family, peace and love. Thank you. We need it. Oh, wait, it's one more. We need it. Thank you, Reese the Diva. 7K
Yes.
low all MF and day.
Yeah, 7K Tay.
Thank y'all. Y'all got me fooling. Y'all got me fooling. Okay. Don't make me cry, y'all. Don't make me cry. Okay, Maritha, you back. But hey, here for the hot tea. How you doing?
Hey, y'all.
Girl,
Hi.
we be on your little videos. Like,
Hello. Hey, I just want to ask you for forgiveness because, see, I have never, no, let me say this because I have never been in anything like this. I don't want to be in anything like this. I just, like I said, I'm a bystander. I don't know what's going on. And I thought with this lady, it was business. And this the part that upset me now because I'm thinking this lady wanted me to do all of this stuff. And I've got all this stuff to do what she asked me to do. Now I can't do it because I see this lady not real. And just to call me like that, I don't know you. And then you tell me I am African, she's Jamaican. I don't know the difference. I know how accents sound. I'm not into it that deep. I don't do it that deep. And that's the part that got me like nervous and like, okay, why is this happening? But then I said, okay, this lady wanted me to make all these bracelets, and God said, this is the reason why. This is the reason why you can't. And I was struggling with that, with the bracelets that she wanted me to make. And I was really struggling. And I see where the struggle comes from now because she wasn't real. And I'm on the side.
Brown skin not sipping on your drink.
How many bracelets did she want you to make?
She wanted one for her mom because she said her mom is sick. No, she wanted one. She wanted one, but she wanted it in a specific way. And I said, well, okay. Through the email, I got the emails. And then when she just emailed me and said, how upset she was, something was happening on her job, people bullying. Okay, then I'm saying, okay, let me see what's going on. And then when I call her, it's like, okay, we're closed. I'll call you back. Then she called me right back. So I'm saying, hey, sis, what's going on? And she said, oh, Miss Maritha, what they're doing, tell them that I'm not Elvin, I'm Afro, I'm Afro Cree, I'm an empowered woman. You know me. And I'm saying, then I'm thinking, Lord, where is this coming from? Where is this coming from? I don't know nothing. I don't know you. We just conversate through emails. And this is the first phone call that we have had. So I'm saying, what are you talking about? She's not that computer savvy. She's not this. And I'm saying, oh my God. And I'm thinking in my head because I'm hearing an echo when she's talking to me. So I'm saying, now I hope this lady is not recording this and gonna try some bull crap because I'm not in this. I'm in the stands. I'm in the bleachers. Mm-hmm. I'm in the bleachers. So don't drag me into this kind of mess right here because that kind of stuff make me nervous because I can't see that person face to face. And that's where my nervous and my agitation comes from because I can't do this kind of stuff backwards and forth. I have to touch you. I have to see you. And she's just going on and on and on. And I'm hearing something in the back and I'm hearing, like the speakerphone is on. And I'm saying, Lord Jesus, why is this lady calling me? What is going on? I don't like kind of stuff like this. And I'm trying to tell her that. And I'm saying, please stop, please. I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to have nothing to do with this. This ain't got nothing to do with me.
So I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna go and watch y'all Patreon. What I want to understand is, so drop the mic. You have it on your Patreon 3 hours. And brown skin, you have it on your page for 3 hours.
Not drop the mic. Tay has 2 or 3 hours, and I have 4.
Okay. And so the questions that I was asking in the chat, how are the strikes coming about? What are the grounds for the strikes?
So
unless you say it in the video.
I mean, I do. Do I? I don't know if I did. But so what happened was is that we, and most people who's been around, I know you're new to the YouTube streets. We had interviewed Miss Van back in like December, early December.
And I want y'all to understand, like, I have a new channel, but I've watched all of y'all. Okay.
Mhm.
I've heard Marita on everybody page. I've watched Ann, Tay Talk, DJ Richie Scott, I watch everybody, literally.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Yeah, no, I don't, and that's the thing. And thank you for actually bringing that up, because it's not a thing of us making anyone choose or telling people to unfollow. Like I said in the Patreon, if you choose to, you choose to. But we're not telling you, yeah, don't follow her, or yeah, don't speak to her, or we're just putting it out there because it hasn't stopped, and she has that spirit about her that she just keeps going and going and going.
Well, I was just saying that just so y'all knew, like, you know, I kind of am familiar with how everybody go about their channels, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I wasn't necessarily saying that just to, because, you know, on my channel, I talk about confusion. I don't want nobody to be confused in the chat. I unsubscribed as well because and that's not to be messy, but it's just, you know, when y'all was talking about the Aunt Ann situation, because I'm very big on respecting your elders. You know, I watch Aunt Ann, Black Titanic. I don't understand how any woman could sit on a live chat with a man disrespecting a woman. That's just morals. That's just principle right there. And then to make a live and say, oh, well, you know, I'm from wherever I'm from and I got a pool and I have this. That's like low vibrational mentality. I mean, that's a low vibrational thought process and mindset, because it's like at the end of the day, no matter where you go within the US, you're going to be considered black. And no matter where you go, regardless, you know, you black or you white, regardless.
Exactly.
Whether you Mexican or, you know, they got black Mexicans and white Mexicans.
Right. Yeah. Right. And that's what I think Tay had mentioned. Like, we didn't look at her or treat her different, like, oh, you're Jamaican. No, we kept it the same. Like, so now hearing
like that, because we already know you black too, you just like us. Like, we ain't thinking of, because any other people look at us the same. Like, we the same. It's not that.
Well, this is about, you guys are saying it's about human decency. They don't.
Absolutely, especially.
And I remember a lot of people are trying to make it, because you notice they're doing the division tactics. This is between the gays and the straights. No, it's not. That's why Funky Dineva, you know, Melody's brother, put him in check. And this is about human decency.
They could.
What Giving the Real Tea did yesterday, one, he didn't have all the facts. Just because somebody mentions your name doesn't mean you go off the handle. Relax. You're a public figure now. Calm down. You have to, you know, everybody needs leapfrog. The Silva, I know you don't want to, but we need to do a leapfrog class to get people to understand A to B, C. Just because you put a name on there doesn't mean it goes there. Right. Relax. You know, it just means you got attention, but find out what has happened first. And then if that person has offended you, yes, you go to them to fix it, but you just don't make a standstill. And I think that's the thing where I'm noticing people, when they are upset, they tend to go and attack other people who didn't say the action. And they forget to attack the person who actually did it.
You know what you saying?
I think also
I've been noticing that
is the attack on Ann. I think also what it may be is people think that, you know, that might be a weaker target. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's what I'm thinking.
She might not go as hard as somebody like me per se.
Okay.
Or Tay.
Ann is one of the people that Melody shouts out a lot on her page, and she has a lot of followers. So they're going to target her to shut on Ann up. They want her to be quiet.
On Ann, this is the thing that they don't understand. You just now unleashed the millimeters to come for your neck. You
Anonymous, answer me this. Answer me this.
Yeah.
Okay. attacking, it's not good to attack anybody. But what Tay, brown skin girl, and Drop the Mic, and who knows whoever else that she done had involved with, we just don't know at this point. At this point, and now you messing with them, but you putting like their followers, because I follow all Drop the Mic, I follow all three of them. And now, and I do be on a lot of panels, and sometimes just stay out in the bushes. Now, why would you want to come and bring me, bring a fan into this kind of? I don't want to say fan, but I don't know what kind of terminology to use at this point.
Maritha, you got to understand what Melody
Stubby.
calls us, y'all. We are critical thinkers.
And that's what I was going to say, Anonymous, too.
Yeah.
This is what
Go ahead,
I've been noticing. There are people that get in the chats, everybody's chats, and they say, this content creator was talking about you and saying this and that.
Yep.
And then the content creator, I'm sorry, y'all, I'm just so pissed right now. I'm just really mad. But anyway, I'm going to get it out. The content creator, instead of them going to the person and saying, hey, somebody came in my chat and said such and such and such and such, what's up with that? Instead, they go to the left and they get mad, and then they start riling up their people to go against this content. It's like a domino effect. That's what I've been noticing on YouTube. I've been watching all over the YouTube streets how this keeps happening. And it makes sense when it's somebody who keeps having different identities on each chat can do some stuff like that. And that's why you can tell that the way she moving. I'm just saying on this particular thing, you can tell how she moving, because he wouldn't have got mad like that if somebody didn't come to him and bring it and make it seem like it was worse than what it was.
Yep. Well, can I say something, y'all? Hey, everyone.
Hey, pretty brown eyes.
Yeah,
Hey, pretty
y'all
brown
know
eyes.
I
I'm
think you're
like
on mute
lightning. I
today.
can only strike every now and then. But first and foremost, I just want to say hey to everybody and tell you all that I love all of y'all, and I'm so glad that y'all getting all of this out in the open. But you know me, I'm one of the nice trolls that be in all of the chats and all of the lives and follow everybody. And I had been noticing the Tanga and the Linda and the different ones, and even caught her in one. But you don't never see them all at the same time. You see one or the other, but they're always in all of the chats. So I always thought that that was pretty weird.
Or
But
if you pay attention to the way the comments go into your, like, well, you probably wouldn't know, but the content creators would, if you pay attention to the way that they comment, because I've
Drop the
also
link.
noticed their names. It'll be 5 minutes and then 3 minutes.
yeah, but I got into one of the chats, and well, she was actually in it, and then I she left, and then the Linda Gamble came in, and then one of the other Linda Gambles was in there, because one Linda Gamble is always like, hey sis, this, hey my sis, and then the other one will just speak. So it's like there's two different people writing. So I do think that she takes like the identity of somebody. So if you ever see a pretty brown eyes, if it don't have this picture, but then again, they can do this same picture, but say drop the link and let them come up and
Tay, can you drop the
talk.
link? Sorry. Talking
But it's
about
10,
drop the link.
it's 10 people up here, so if she drop it, it won't. It's full, I guess, for right now. But yeah, I just think it's
You're on
just a
mute.
divide and it's a
You're on mute,
divide and
Tay.
conquer.
All
It's
right,
a divide.
Angie, I'm gonna drop you down, Angie, so I can drop the link. Because
Okay.
we four. Okay.
Well, before we get off the topic, if we can, because I
Hey,
genuinely do
I'm
want
gonna
to know
drop
about
so you can get somebody.
Okay.
about how the strikes work.
Yeah, sorry.
So what was the grounds for the strike? Because what you're explaining, it's almost as if because I just want to know, like, what is it that YouTube could look at on your video and say, you know what, yeah, that's a strike, I agree with you. When
Absolutely.
she go to report the video.
So we both did the interview with Miss Van, and at the time you couldn't really stream to do 2 different platforms. So we understood and agreed, okay, the interview was going to be done on her page and that I was going to post it afterwards on mine. Cool, no problem. It was up there for like a good month, and that's when she struck my page. Again, what a lot of people don't know maybe is, and again, all the receipts are on Patreon. We spoke daily, right? We spoke all the time. And I spoke to her just hours prior to. If it was an issue, you could have easily just been like, "Hey, this is hindering me. Can you take it down?" And I actually have it in the audio where I said that day. And I'm going to post that again on my Patreon as well.
So was it that she complained that she was in the video?
No, she complained that I had it up on my page. And again, like Anthony had stated on his live the other day, there's 2 options when it comes to striking someone's page. You could do an immediate strike or you could do a 7-day, which I wasn't even aware of till I spoke to him. When he told me that, I said, "For real?" And so I told him, and he's up here now. Hey, Ant. But
Hey,
he can
Lofty.
give, yeah, he can
What's
give
up, Anthony?
his he can give his side, because we both have the same story where I didn't even tell him who it was. But
So hot tea. It's just like if you
So what?
did a
So
thing
what
with
I'm
her.
trying to understand is, okay, so boom, I got that part. So when YouTube go and watch the video, I guess, what is the content in the video? Like, what's the context like in the video for them to be like, yeah, this is a strike? Like, are you
So they did it together. I think that's
right.
the
So
part
it's
that's
literally,
missing.
yeah, it's literally the same video. It's just, go ahead.
This is what she's looking for. So, like, let's say they did the interview together. It was on Ebony page from her StreamYard, her page. So when they finished the interview, dropped the mic, did her screen record, and dropped the video on her page. Sorry, dropped it on her page. So that means that it's duplicate content, right? So now, since it originated on her page, she can strike brown skin if she wants to, because that's her content. That's her content. So, like, if you put a snippet from somebody's video or whatever on your page, YouTube will send you notice that this person has 10% of their video, it's matched your content, or 90% of your video, or 100% of your video match this person's content. Like when she tried to strike mine, because me and her did the Melody interview together. But the thing is that it was on my page. And I guess that's why she started telling people that I tricked her into doing the Melody interview on my page, which I did not. But since it was on my page, but she thought that since she initiated the interview and it was on her, that it was her content. But YouTube told her, no, that's her content because it was on her page. And I released the audio on Patreon that said, when she was saying to me, hey, I don't see the male interview on your page anymore, because I wanted to do a clip from it. Why the fuck are you trying to do a clip from the video when you are already in enough trouble with YouTube trying to get your page to monetize because you have too much duplicate content on there? So why would you want to use a clip from the video? So I told her it's still on my page. I said it's still on my page. It's just I condensed it down to the part where it was only the interview because Mel came late. So I condensed it down to like the 30 minutes that she was on or whatever. And turns out she didn't want the interview to get a clip from it. She wanted it to get the URL so that she could strike my video.
Strike her page.
I want to say something right quick.
Okay.
I want to say something. Hey, how y'all doing? I'm not gonna get on the subject of this, but the young lady was said because Aunt Ann was weak. Nothing weak about me. It's because somebody said because Aunt Ann was the weak one. That's why they went after.
No, I don't necessarily think it's because
it's perceiving you as weak, on Ann. It's an elder or kids attack.
Okay.
I'm just more so.
Yeah, you ain't weak, baby.
Let me finish it. No, let me finish what I'm saying. This is the real reason why. They know I'm close to them. They know I'm gonna stand up for them. I'm the strong one. So they want to come after me to knock me down. They don't want me to stand by male. And when I come hard. I'm the strong one. See, they try to take the strong one out first. I wasn't crying yesterday because of what was done. I was crying because these babies came to me.
That's right. They came to you and you told them to stop.
Okay.
And you
It's
tried to
okay,
help
Aunt
it.
Ann.
I know, Aunt Ann.
It's
And
okay.
she betrayed you like Judas. She betrayed
Yes.
you like Benedict Arnold. That's
No,
why.
I'm talking about these two babies up here.
Yeah, these two ladies. I'm talking about brown skinned girl Wente. You helped them, and again, she was doing those attacks, and that's why I say it's a divide and conquer.
They kept on coming to me, and I
Yeah.
kept on trying to give her the benefit of doubt when they was telling the truth, and I feel good because I said I could have stopped it. And they was telling me. And that was too late that God said, I'm gonna let you see this. I thought somebody was striking my channel. I said, brown skin girl, what is this? She said, Ann, there's not a straight asking you want to strike somebody's channel. They sent me a whole list of paper I had to fill out to strike a channel. I said, brown skin, forgive me, baby. I said, I just want you to forgive me. But I want to say this about the ones that had my back. 4 of them had my back. Nobody stood up for me. But they came out swinging.
Take your time, Aunt Ann. You gonna make us
Yeah, it ain't
cry.
right what they did. We got your back. You're our elder. We love you, honey. We love you. That's why I said I'm gonna get some Girdle Chronicles from Mr. What's his name? He was wrong for that. He was
Auntie,
wrong
I
for that.
got you. I was many times, y'all don't know. These girls told me to sit back. I got this one. When that lady come after me, my #1 cheerleader always get out and do a video. Sit back. But I ain't believe them. They kept on telling me what she was doing. I said, okay, let me try to figure out something. My heart was heavy. They came and got me, and I was like, why y'all ain't never tell me this? And this was going on. This was going on. Pow, 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 pow. I had an interview with Kiki. Brown Skin was excited because I told her, so you got in the question to answer, you can come up. This babe was trying to get up, and she was, and I can't get up there. I said, girl, stop playing. You was on my platform last night. Could not get up. I'm upset because they told me. And I'm trying to give this child the benefit of the doubt. These ladies don't deserve this. These are 100% women. They don't know me from Adam or Eve. But I got their heart because who I am. I love these ladies. If anything cat down, they say, I need this or I need something, I'm coming. If I got to come to where they live at, I'm coming. Dr. Mike don't know me. She's standing up too. She just came in. You messed with the wrong one. I'm upset because I'm mad. Then you pulling people in it. They ain't had nothing to do with it. You pulled me in it, and I didn't have nothing to do with it. I didn't do the trailer. You go back and tell the lie. And then you get Abraham Lincoln to cuss me out.
I was trying not to laugh.
I never seen him in my life. I never seen him in my life. It's sad. You just pulling people in this mess, pulling people in this mess that has nothing to do with it.
Facts.
People doing what they're doing, and then come find out you've been clocking me from day one. I'm telling y'all, God is on his way back.
Because this is ludicrous.
These are the end days.
This is evil.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, I cannot. I thank God for these ladies. It's for them. I thank God for them. Because I'm telling you, they had my back from day one. Sometimes sit this out on and we got this one. You ain't got to worry about this one. And to the point that I said, I don't even want to tell Kate nothing. I said, I don't want to tell Tate anything. I said, she scares me. I said, she would be a junior warlord. I said, she scares me. I tell Tate one thing. These girls never talk. I'm gonna tell y'all this is how, and I'm gonna go. This is why my heart is so heavy, because they knew what that man said about me. They would not tell me nothing. All I know, Tate was cussing, and I was like, I'm looking around like, who's she talking about? Me and Angie, I said, I don't know what she's talking about. I said, what's she talking about? And I said, she's talking about me. Then I went to what I said, who's she talking about? She gonna tell it. This what they're talking about you on, and this what I thought was disgusting. But what I'm saying, surround yourself around people that gonna elevate you. They're gonna have your back. I never knew that I was gonna need some ladies to carry me. I've been carrying them. They carried their aunt for 2 days. I want to thank y'all. I love you, Aunt. Like, we love you.
You know we got your back.
You can't get no better than this. You cannot get no better than this. But the devil is real. I said, God, but she go to church 24/7. He said, I kicked the devil out my house. He said, he moved me back and forward. I said, but God, I just can't believe. I said, she showed me stuff that we should go to church. I said, but he said, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm ready to raise you, elevate you. He said, and they already see it. He said, look at the devil rejoicing because somebody said something that nasty about you. He said, but I got this one. He said, watch this. I got this one.
And and everybody else, let me clarify, because by weaker, I didn't necessarily mean you were the weaker link or you were the weaker person. I just necessarily, in a sense, I just felt like you are more mature, so you're not going to take it to a level in which I would take it, or somebody, or Tay, or you know, somebody else. So that's
I understand, because I ain't gonna take it there. I can pass over to Tay. Tay will take it she'll take it down to the trash.
When you got on that live and you was like, that toupee.
What? It was done.
Well, you know, I was the first one. Anonymous was the first one to come up and give you encouragement.
I appreciate all of y'all. I'm telling my subscribers, y'all, I love you. Y'all, I got about 300 something DM email. I love y'all, but I'm gonna pray tomorrow morning. Y'all wearing Auntie out, and I just pray. I think y'all know who I am. Because my mom always say, if somebody know who you are and how you is, they're not gonna believe you. And like I said, you can tell people all you want to and show them evidence. They're not gonna believe it. People believe a lie before they believe the truth. That
is so true.
And that's facts.
That's facts.
Before
you
go, can I ask you, as one of your many people that you have on the prayer list, I'm not going to say I ever ask anybody to pray for me, but, I know you through, YouTube, and you know me because but anyway, put me on that prayer list, sis, because right now my anxiety, I don't want to, take no medication for my anxiety right now. And I don't want to call my daughter because she always say, you always on that YouTube talking to them people. You don't even know them people. So I don't want my anxiety to get to a level to where I do have to call her. Yeah. God watch over you. I'm gonna tell you, God watch over you because you don't know where this was leading you to. See, God's children, he blocks the blocks. Because you said you had some feeling, something just wasn't right. She's many people. The devil wear many clothes. Thank God for coming through for you. Because no telling what this will lead you down the road and have you at so much stuff twisting and turning legal stuff. You wouldn't know. You like, well, the bracelet, she would have told you this, told you that, and you don't want that kind of mess.
I believed it. The girl just told me she loved me 2 days before this stuff happened. I said, you don't love me. That's what God. And I don't know why I said that. That just slipped out my mouth. I said, you don't love me. I do. I love you, auntie. I will never do you wrong. I love you. But I got to let it go. I'm on my knees. I'm praying. I'm going to get 200 some orders out of here. And I'm praying while I'm going and doing. And I'm going to pray in the morning. I call my praying warriors. That's a while ago. I said, I need all my prayer warriors. I say, because it's real out here. The devil is here to steal and destroy. I'm telling you. But see, let me tell you one thing. God says it's okay to be down for a minute. He said, but when I get you back up, you're going to come back swinging. Gotta watch out. Auntie back in town.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad we helped to get you back in town,
yes,
baby.
You did. I appreciate you from last night.
My super chats and cash apps. Can I do my super chats and cash apps real quick? Before who we got Anthony up here, and if somebody else that's been up for a minute want to drop down because we got some people waiting back.
All right, love you.
Love you too.
I'm gonna drop. Hey, this CD, I'm gonna drop down.
All right, bye, Dee.
Thank you so much, Dee. And it's not
I love y'all and miss y'all. I'll be back. You know I've been grinding on my new little business and stuff. I'm trying to make it work. I've been y'all, but I'm about to start my new channel for real because I got to get in on this. Okay, I'll see y'all later.
All right, bye, Dee. Thank you for coming.
Bye, Dee.
Well, Tay, after you do your super chats, I just want to say one thing, and I'll drop too. After you do your super chats.
Oh, okay.
I think she's frozen.
Thank you, Grace, darling. Appreciate you, Tay and company, for calling out the extreme disrespect of that male blogger. Yes, it was extremely disappointing. Like that, it was just not right. Period. Point blank. It wasn't right. Thank you, Woo Woo, for the super sticker. Thank you, Willette. Y'all are all queens, and I like the way y'all stick together. What makes us weak make us stronger. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you, Willette.
Yes, Willette.
Let me hop into the cash apps with you. Demetra, thank you for the cash app.
Yep, she too. Thank you, Demetria. Thank you, Veronica, so much for the cash app as well. Cecilia. And if I didn't get Nakia, thank you so much. I think, is she Turtle Dove? Nakia, are you Turtle Dove? Thank you so much for the cash app.
I want to hop in there too. Thank you, Demetra. Thank you, Yvonne. Okay.
Thank y'all for the cash apps. Thank y'all so much.
Thank y'all so much for supporting.
And
all right, because what we got money. Okay, go ahead, Anthony.
Hi, everybody. I'll go ahead. You want to say something?
Yeah. I
think for the hot tea said she was about to drop down.
Yeah, the only thing I wanted to say, I'm gonna drop down, but I wanted to say before I drop down, because Anthony was talking on his live and he was talking about discernment. So because she did shout me out, and I do appreciate that. I don't necessarily think I needed it at that point, because I was putting the work in to grow my channel organically. But I wanted to say, here with everything that's going on, I'm sorry that happened to everybody, and I appreciate y'all for speaking up and saying something, because I probably would have tried to befriend her ass.
Me too. Don't get it twisted.
I probably would have took it there. So,
right, but that's why we wanted to come out. No problem. That's why we wanted to come out, because she portrays that she knows Mel and Miss Van, like they have Sunday dinners together, and that's why we were like, all right, enough is enough. Like, she's not letting up neither. We have to let people know, because she can be out here fooling people and then
definitely.
Absolutely.
That's how I got into it here for the hot tea. I literally was asked to do an interview at the last minute, and something in my spirit, plus my husband, who got great discernment, told me to call Tay and Brown Skin, because he thought it was weird that they wouldn't be doing the interview with her. And when I called, I asked them to just tell me the truth, keep it real. I don't want to start no mess.
What interview are you talking about?
The Kiki interview.
Oh, okay. Is that an old interview?
Yeah, it's a few
Okay,
months
gotcha.
ago. Yeah, yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah. It was a few
I
months
thought
ago.
you was talking about this upcoming interview. She basically said she was possibly having with Melody or
The one
something.
she deleted.
Yeah,
Oh
well,
yeah.
that's the one that I
Oh
thought.
no.
I thought she was having an interview with Mill, and I'm like, oh,
Let me
congratulations,
say it
like,
was never
yay.
true. It was never true. Okay.
Wow.
Trust me. I know exactly what happened. I had a phone call today. That's why I'm actually hopping on this live. But go ahead.
Mm.
I'll let you finish.
Okay. Well, what I wanted to say was this is more so geared towards here for the hot tea. Love your channel, love all of your stuff, and any of the newer content creators that are in the chat. Like I was saying before, I'm like a little troll that loves all of y'all. And I watch all of y'all, even the new ones, even the ones with less than 1,000 subscribers and all of that. What she does is she will post you on her page, shout you out, and do all of this to gain your trust, to
Yep.
get you to trust her.
Thank you,
And
princess.
Mhm.
I've seen her do that with Sherry G, with your channel,
Sweet,
with
sweetie bird.
it's a couple of them like Tweety Bird. It's a couple
Mm-hmm.
of them that I've seen her shout out that are up and coming. She did the same thing with all of the ladies on the chat here. Like I said, I've
Yep.
seen all of y'all come up together when it'll just be me and y'all in the chats talking to each other,
You
and
right.
it's with nobody. I don't have a channel. I won't say I don't have a dog in the fight, because I do, because I feel like all of y'all are my sisters. Tay has supported my business. Brown Skin has always been sweet to me. Drop the mic. Everybody
Yeah.
on the panel have always been sweet to me, just to be, for somebody you don't even know. But I notice all of the negativity in the chats and on the lives and things of, look at me sounding like the ghost of Martell, things of that nature. So
I'm the
all of
ghost
y'all
of.
really, I think this is an attack to keep y'all from doing, hate to say it, the Lord's work, helping Melody. If all of y'all are fighting and worrying about who's doing this and who's striking this, guess what? Mel is somewhat left unprotected and nobody's shouting
Mhm.
her out.
You're
And if you
right.
Yep.
notice,
Yep.
everybody who is being struck or who's fighting are the people that Marshmallow had named in his thing. All of y'all are the ones that he named that day when he gave out his so-called YouTube awards. Remember that? All of y'all are the
Mm-hmm.
ones that are being targeted. And like I said, I watch all of y'all. It's nobody I don't watch that's up here that has a channel. And I'm on all the platforms with Maritha, with Anonymous, with uh Simply Beautiful, and everybody, Lala, everybody. So just be careful who you befriend, and every shout out is not necessarily
Good.
something that's for your benefit. It's really
Fact.
to
Exactly.
distract you and throw you off so that they can really put the wham bam on you to get you to
Or
trust them. And the
yes,
whole
to gain
time,
your loyalty.
to gain your loyalty and allegiance. So they be like, "Oh, she all right. You see how she just said, well, she nice. She shouted my channel out. Yeah, she shouted everybody's channel out that she's up here backstabbing. Next thing you know,
Mm-hmm.
she'll do the same thing to you. So everybody that's listening, just be mindful. Kay, Brown Skin, and Drop the Mic, Anthony, they don't have anything to gain by beefing with this lady. It's
Thank
not about
you.
a click and a view. Like I say, y'all all have your own set of viewers, and we pretty much migrate from channel to channel, live to live,
Mm-hmm.
whatever. But for the most part, y'all have been the most thorough and the most fair. Yeah, we love Mel, but at the same time, I'm noticing that if you don't support the rest, if y'all heard that, that's my son playing the game. Oh my God,
Oh,
he need to go home. He
I,
need to
I
go
swear to
home.
God, pretty brown eyes. That sound like my house. That sound
Okay,
like
but
my
see, he
son.
live with
He
his
screams like that too.
listen, he live with his
right.
girlfriend, but
What's
their
up, call
Wi-Fi is not good.
911?
So he come over here and play his game. But anyway, I'm
Oh
not
my
gonna,
God, that sound like my son. The people be thinking somebody getting hurt.
go home.
Right.
That's what I keep saying. Go home. What is you doing here?
Go
But
home, Roger.
for real. But on a serious note, all of you ladies, I love y'all. Y'all
Thank
keep
you,
doing what
PBE.
y'all do. Don't let this small little stepping stone distract you. Don't just keep going back and forth. Y'all said what y'all had to say. when y'all tried to help the people, if they don't want to accept your help, then let them get their channel struck. Let them get their people blocked out of their chats. Let them
Yep.
get it. You can't kiss nobody but to help them. So just let it be. And that's all I say, because I don't want to see all of y'all, going back and forth and fighting. I want to hear the good content. I want to laugh. I want to have fun. And right now it's not fun when y'all fighting. I feel like fighting. I'm windmilling, but I'm windmilling for no reason, because I'm blocked in all of the chats that they was in, because they know that I support y'all. So I mean, that thing even follow me on Instagram, and I ain't nobody like with no channel. She follow me and be
Right.
commenting on my stuff. I'm like, let me block this crazy lady for she be done took a picture of me and did something, make it seem like I'm doing something.
Right.
So
Right.
anyway, y'all
And to
just
your
keep y'all
point,
head up, and the new content creators beware,
be
because
careful. That's
I'm
all.
watching
Yeah.
her shout y'all all out,
Mm-hmm.
and I already know what's gonna come next with it. So be
Absolutely.
careful.
And
Jesus.
to your point, Pretty Brown Eyes, you are so on point. I'll be quick because I know other people got to speak, and we're gonna end soon. Like this, my channel, right? I'm over here like we gonna end soon. No, but to Pretty Brown Eyes, your point, yeah, like 100% on target. She literally does that, and like I said in the Patreon, if someone fixes you food but fixes it with poison, do you now still try to, oh, but that person gave me food? Or are you going to be like, well, you try to poison me? It's like
Exactly.
it was a good deed, but to a certain degree, because you was trying to take me out. So I feel like that's definitely it. And like you said, you couldn't have said it better. Beware new content creators. She does that whole, oh, I know Mama Van, I know Mel, and she posts you and tries to gain your loyalty, and then she slides on in, and that's it. But go ahead, Tay. I'll let you. Yeah, take
I thought
it is your
go ahead, Anthony.
I thought Anthony had to speak,
Okay.
y'all.
So I'm glad to see everyone online. Hey, everyone in the chat, the panel, when they talk. So,
Hey.
you know what? I just caught on to something that girl said to me and her talk on the phone. Child, me and that girl only talked one time. That was on Instagram, like a conversation about being demonetized or whatever. That was it. I was like,
mind you.
man, we ain't never talked like that, but okay, whatever.
You can't be demonetized unless you were once monetized. I just want to throw that
Yeah.
out there.
So I was just gonna say one thing because I got to be quick. Y'all done got my subway and everything during this conversation. So I'm gonna have to
Not the
talk. I'm gonna have to
cap.
speak in code a little bit, okay? And because I can't actually say it, but I'm pretty. Everyone is smart enough to figure out where I'm going with this. Um, brown skin girl, when Tay talk, everybody. This has to be the last conversation that we have about this. We got to dead the issue, okay? Just let it be dead after this. The reason I'm saying that is because the person that we fight for, guess what? They took care of it.
Mm.
All right, I love you. I love you, Melody Cherie. Sorry.
I'm
You
just
got me up here weak now,
I,
because I was about to say, and dang, it ain't over
I,
till it's over.
I
But thank
I'm
you.
just saying
Okay.
she handled. She is handled. That's all I got to say. But for real, we have to dead the issue because we saw that it got back to Wanda or whatever. But trust me, it got back to more than that too. We have to dead the issue, not give this any more light, not give this person any more shine. Only thing we can do is just wish that person the best and move on and do what we normally do.
Mm.
Um, I just want to say it's handled. It's
Thank
handled.
you. We appreciate it. We
Once
appreciate it.
once that person put that one name in it, it's handled.
Yes,
I know
absolutely.
who you're talking about.
That's all I'm gonna say. It's handled because they
Oh,
did
you know
not.
what?
They didn't like that. All of the content creators was
Just
in this
that's
mess right
it.
there. So that's all
Hold on,
I'm gonna say.
Anthony. Give me a second. Let me address this rough JP.
Oh, period.
You said one comment earlier, and I was waiting because everyone was speaking. I was gonna get on you, but I let you slide for the moment. But now I'm seeing another comment. You need to hop off out hop up out of here. If you have an issue, if you have something to say about Aunt Ann, come up on the panel. Come up here. People be, y'all got these Twitter fingers, y'all got y'all internet thugs, but y'all not really about that life. She said, Aunt, first off, the first comment had said something like, oh, crying again, something. And now this one I see says, Aunt, shaking my head, you really not ready for this. What she is doing is small potatoes.
She been ready. She been already.
Her don't cry. Wanda is really laughing at you. This ain't got nothing to do with Kung Fu Panda. F her, truth be told. Exactly. Laughing at what? She don't have what Aunt Ann gets in her
in the mirror. That should be the only thing that she's laughing at, or looking at your pitiful ass.
For real. Like
that's probably daggone show enough anyway, trying to get in on it. Like, girl, go sit on one and rotate backwards and forwards.
Right.
Because you always talking about it.
That's
go,
it.
Yeah.
Sit on a fat one and rotate. Don't come for Aunt Ann or anyone who is pouring their heart out or who has emotion towards certain things because it touches their heart. Because this is real life. You are messing with people's income. You're messing with people's emotion. You're messing with people's psyche. That's nothing to play with.
I'm just mad because she's not on the show no more.
Right.
Well, I think what Anthony is trying to allude to, which I agree, but I want you also to understand the YouTube and your content creation is a way for you to vent. Like last night, Ann did a great job venting. She needed that. We're rallying for her. Don't be upset because you have to bring the issue, but understand there are ways to also take care of it outside to still get the thing. And that's why I wanted to give you that option so you know you handle your business. They'll stop after you get it.
That part.
Thank you.
I agree with everything everybody's saying, hi Anthony, hi everybody. But my thing, I'm also, glad that you guys did come out because I grew up where mind your business, shut up, don't say nothing, but things never got changed or people didn't get help. So I raised my kids a little different. Yeah, you mind your business to a certain extent, but when things start to affect a larger group and can potentially affect larger people, if you want change and you talk a lot of crap, you got to be about the change. That means speak up and make a difference. Now, I think it's sad that people will see the wrong that people do and still agree or act like it's no big deal. That blows my mind. They act like people are robots, that they don't have feelings, like just because you're behind a screen that things don't hurt or or whatever, like with Aunt Ann, you know what I mean? She's an older woman. She really didn't want to do anything but help people, So I don't care if she cried 1,000,000 times. Just the thought of somebody saying something negative about it is just mind-blowing, but it just shows you the caliber of people we're dealing with. Now, what I don't want to see is, like the girl just said, Kung Fu Panda over there laughing. We really don't care that she's laughing, but also we don't want to allow the devil to divide us. We don't want them to see that there is division in our home, because it's not. Y'all got that bad apple out. Now you got to move forward and you got to give her no light. Just like Mel do, be on silence. Like even when she hear things, it's like, I don't even hear it because it's nothing else you can say. Yeah, because there's nothing else you can say 1,000,000 times that's going to already pull her. We know now. Everybody know now. The ones that want to follow, just like Mel said, if you still dealing with him when you know what type of person, I don't need to deal with you. That just shows me where you're at. So all the other content creator or whoever, followers, whoever agree with her, we good riddance. Stay over there. We don't need y'all in our house.
Right, LaDawn. Thank you.
We don't need y'all. Keep that poison over there.
Yeah.
But don't give it no more light. When people like that come on the chat, don't even ask them to come up. We don't even want to dignify that with a response. Block them right away.
Yeah, block them.
block them right away. We don't even want their face on here because there ain't nothing they can say to us or explain to us to make us understand. At this point, you're just trying to convince us to believe what you believe.
Listen,
and we ain't.
The only reason why I call them out and tell them to come up because 9 times out of 10 is Ebony on a pseudo account, and that's why they'll never hit that link to come on up.
She's a punk,
and
furthermore, and she ain't that bold.
And furthermore, where's y'all proof? Because the proof's in the pudding.
You know, so I can't. I want y'all to laugh at them with strength, with unity. You know what I'm saying?
We get them IP addresses. It'll stop her ass. We just need to get them IP addresses.
Yeah, like Anonymous said.
How you doing, Anthony?
Cease and desist.
Yeah, because enough is enough.
For real. It's too much.
Okay, I got 2 more Cash Apps. Thank you so much, Janice, and thank you, CC Star, for the Cash App. Because what, ladies? We
got money.
And on that note, we are going to end the live because our show is about to come on, and I need to watch it and do my review tonight. It'll drop tonight.
Right.
So, whoever's going live tonight, you can put it in the chat. And tomorrow we'll go live at 12 to talk about the show. Okay. So
yeah, hey, how easily goes.
Everybody stay prayed up. Always know, like, this is not an attack on anybody. Do whatever you want to do. Like
Absolutely.
I said, we put the information out there. If you protect your channel, you protect whatever it is, what it is. And y'all have a good night. Thank you.
And I love you, beautiful Black people.
Thank you.
I love all you guys.
Good night, everybody.
Bye, everybody. See y'all on the live tonight.
See you later, Anthony.
Simply.
Oh, Simply didn't speak, did she?
No.
Simply,
you still up here? She muted. I can't can I unmute her? Oh, I can't unmute her.
I think you can.
She probably sleep. It's not giving me. It said unmute mic, but it's not unmuting. Can't unmute your guests because they choose to mute themselves. Period. Okay.
Well, it told you. Trina told you.
But we love her. Y'all know she's about to get up here with some mess.
You know it. I wanted to hear so bad from Simply.
Where dropped the mic go?
I think she dropped.
Oh, okay. All right, then we can drop. All right, we're gonna drop the mic.
That part. All right. Since drop the mic. Yep. Boop. Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all. Thank y'all for the support today. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, everybody.
Thanks. Bye now.
Bye.